There we go. We are live. Love it. Right. Apologies, people. A few minutes late, but all is good in the hood. We are ready. All right. How's everybody doing?
Good. Good. Thanks for having us on, mate.
Cool, man.
All good. All good. Thanks for having us.
Good. Just getting everything ready. By the way, Paul, I didn't actually want you on. I just wanted to invite you on so I can kick you off. Cheers, dude. Right, so that's that. He was being a Grinch before we started, so I fucked with him. Hey, do you know what's real bad? Do you know what's really, really bad? I just jokingly kicked him off properly when I just meant to simply remove him from the screen. No, I didn't mean to do it. There he goes. He's back. Thank God.
I also hate the internet as much as Christmas.
Dude, my fault. I didn't mean to properly get rid of you. Then I was just supposed to leave the screen.
The timing. Yeah, no, we're good now.
All good. Right, yeah. How's everyone doing this Christmas? What are the plans? What's going on?
Work. A lot of it.
Yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, of course.
That's where I've just rushed home from. Grabbed myself 4 beers.
Man. You're in our customer service way.
Unfortunately.
God, that's so. You've got to deal with an influx of insane groups of nastiness.
Correct.
Jesus Christ. That bad. I can't imagine that. Did you get pay rises? Please tell me you get pay rises to deal with all that.
You get bonuses and that. They're not, regardless of how much customers annoy me, they're not as bad as Avatar haters. So,
dude, you get no judgments here. I still haven't even seen it yet. I haven't even seen the second one yet, for crying out loud. So I'm late to the game.
Pretty similar to the third one.
Yeah,
very similar to the second
one. I wouldn't know. I wanted to watch the second one. I was actually in the cinema when the second one was coming out. And but I almost got into a physical confrontation with a very young man, and I wasn't in the mood to get a criminal record.
I thought you were going to say you were up all night watching Netflix shows.
You little Ted. For anyone who doesn't know, he's referring to the trip to London that we had, and I bailed early when I met up with the boys because I was up all night watching the Ed Gein show. I couldn't sleep in my hotel. I tried, couldn't. Figured I'd watch the show and sleep. Didn't work. And now Paul's ribbing and jibbing me, little turnips thing.
And the guys on Netflix would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Rather than socializing or going to the cinema, you're just watching. What's his name? Ted Serranos will clip that and use that.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was trying to watch Avatar too, man. I was into it. I watched the first 20 minutes. I was liking it. And some kid just wouldn't stop screaming at the screen. He must have been like 19, 20. And no matter how many times
that's not a kid.
To me, it is. To me, it is. Jesus Christ. But still, like at the end of the day, he wouldn't shut up. And I did ask him. He wouldn't listen. In the end of it, I stood up and went up to him and had a go. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm not about to hit a kid, so I just left and got my money back. I was not in the mood after that. So there we go.
Should have went over to him and just said, "Boy."
Boy.
I bet he would have shut up then.
Boy, what are you doing? Only watch Avatar when you're ready. Well, speaking of Avatar real quick, do you guys know about that podcast Just Fooling About with Michael Biehn?
I've literally watched the first half of it and then paused it to come on.
Oh, legend. Yeah, look, I'm an avid fan of Michael Biehn. He's one of my all-time heroes. And so I already loved this podcast, but then I saw that he's got James motherfucking Cameron on. Couldn't believe it. So obviously I was like, yes. So I started watching that, and that's iconic for me, man. The fact that he managed to get a billionaire like Busybody like him on is bloody insane. So
is it Bean's podcast?
Yes, sir. Just Fooling About.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I've watched several episodes. The guy's amazing, but Yeah, that's mental to me.
James Cameron's just God to me.
Sorry?
James Cameron's God to me.
Yeah, of course. At the end of the day, like, has he ever done a bad film? Not including the original one. The original Piranha, whatever it was. Paul, you know this. What did
Piranha
he do?
2.
Piranha 2, was it?
Piranha 2, The Spawning.
Yeah. It's not really his film, is it? I mean, I think some director just wanted them to hire him, and then he just slapped the name on himself and directed it himself and just put Cameron's name on it. I think he only directed a little tiny bit of it or something.
Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, fair. The only thing bad that I think he's done is Rambo 2, but I like to pretend that didn't happen. James Cameron actually wrote that film, and I was like, ow, how? The king of sequels, how the hell did he do dumpster fire like that? I got no idea. No idea whatsoever, but we'll forgive him for now. Who here has seen Avatar 3 then, apart from Paul? I know you've seen it, Paul, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, you loved it, right?
Love's a strong word. I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the same. Do you know what I mean? If you're a fan of it, I put on a story, said if you're a fan of it, you're gonna love it. If you're not, ain't gonna fucking do now to change your mind.
Has anyone else seen it yet?
Considering I think he's God, no, I haven't. But I'm going in a couple of days. So
Nice. Yeah, Jimmy, what do you think of it then? If you've seen it?
Yeah, so I went to see it on the first showing on opening day with my 9-year-old, because she loves the Avatar movies. So, and she loves 4DX. Like she's got such a strong memory of going to see the second Avatar movie when she was, I don't know, 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to see it in 4DX. So she's been talking about going to see it for a long time, and she's a big fan of the original one. Like when I showed the kids the original one before The Way of Water came out, at the time, the middle child, who would have been 9 or 10, wasn't interested. The older child, who would have been 12 or 13, wasn't that interested. But the youngest child, who would have been 6 or 7 at the time, really, really clicked with the original Avatar movie. So I took her to see The Way of Water in 4DX, and like she loved that. If she gets to choose a movie to put on, a lot of the time she would choose one of the Avatars, the first or the second one, because obviously we hadn't got the third one yet. So yeah, we went to see like the 11 a.m. showing 4DX 3D of Fire and Ash. She loved it. I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it slightly better than the second one.
Cool.
It's nowhere near as good as the first one. It's far too long. You could easily trim 45 minutes out of that movie. I've written a review, but I haven't recorded it yet, so I'll probably do that over the holidays. But yeah, if you liked Wave Water, you will like this one. If you didn't like Wave Water or the first one, as Paul said, nothing's going to change your mind. But if you're a fan of the franchise, of the movies in general, this is at least as good, if not better, than Wave Water, I would say.
Nice. But for the record as well, how you Glaswegians say water is just absolutely fine. Water. I'm not even making fun of you. I mean it sincerely.
Why does we put on my posh voice saying water instead of water?
Wait till I'm on the 4th beer.
No, man. Believe it or not, I'm not even like joking here. The Scottish accent is something I've always wanted to learn how to do, because I think that would open up my prospects for jobs and all that. The goal would be to sound like one of my heroes who you've interviewed several times, Peter Mullan. That would be the goal one day. And I'm still uber jealous of you, Jimmy, that you got to interview him. He is one of my heroes, man. I absolutely adore that man. Him and his voice, man.
He's a good lad. I've been fortunate enough to chat with him, I think, 3 times, professionally twice. Once, like before I first sat down and spoke with him 20 plus years ago, like back when I was like maybe going to go to film school and wondering what was, can I make a career out of this? I think my brother as well managed to chat with him because he was at one point he was an aspiring actor. Yeah, the guy's a legend. And then in more recent years, I've had the chance to like interview him in a professional capacity. And he talks to you about real things. Like he's not like he doesn't give you like soundbite answers, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, he's like, I lost my train of thought there. What we were talking about? Yes, the Scottish accent, the Glasgow accent. Yeah, Peter's got a good one. Yeah,
his accent is astonishing. I bloody love it so much. But yeah, he is one of my all-time heroes, man. It was only a few years ago that I watched that indie film, Tyrannosaur, like four-ish years ago.
Yeah,
saw it, bought it on Blu-ray, just gave it a try, fell in love with it. Checked out. I went down a rabbit hole after that. I was like, Jesus Christ, who is this guy? I haven't seen him in much before. Saw multiple stuff that he's done, including like a great indie film he did called Hector. I was like, damn man, like this guy just an astonishing actor. So yeah, can't get enough of him.
Let me throw it to you then. What's your favorite Peter Mullan performance, and why?
I think Tyrannosaur. Yeah, just I don't know if Ashley will at all know it because I don't think that film made it over to the States. I don't think
it doesn't sound familiar.
No, okay, no, it's just a little indie film made by the actor Paddy Considine. Is that I think that's how you say it. Yeah, just a very humble, grounded little drama about an alcoholic who's quite nasty and violent, but he's got some major demons. It's a layered performance, even though for a while it's very one note. He's just angry. Him and his scary deep voice, just growling at people. Why you're so fucking stupid. I was like, oh shit, okay. He just makes me nervous.
It's definitely not a feel-good Christmas movie.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. This was meant to be a Christmas stream, but we just went down the rabbit hole of nastiness and alcoholism. whilst I'm drinking cider, whilst I'm drinking a bit of cider. Oh dear. But yeah, that's my favorite. Absolutely, I think it's a very beautiful performance, as painful as it is. And also, might I add as well that the actress who's in it, Olivia Colman. How did she not get nominated for an Oscar? Because she actually outdid Peter Mullan in that film. So anyone out there likes indie like grounded films, I'd recommend checking it out. There's that's a powerful one, pretty difficult. But since we're coming up to Christmas, what's though then? So what's the go-to feel good Christmas film for you guys? Please let me know. Whoever wants to go first. I should do like an order thing, right? You, but yeah.
Yeah, man, you're the host. You tell us. You pick us one by one.
Okay, Jimmy, go on. We'll go in order. Go on, Jimmy.
We pretty much spend the entire month of Christmas just like watching Christmas movies. And the most of the people in my family and my house try and stretch it to as soon as Halloween is over, we start watching the Christmas movies. I try and stave it off until December 1st. I'm like, no, December 1st, we'll put the tree up and then we'll start the Christmas movie rotation. I usually lose that fight, and at some point in the last week of November, I come home and the tree, the decorations are up, and Home Alone is on the telly. I don't think we have a single one that we watch. We watch all of them. We've got the classics, obviously, Home Alone, Die Hard. Whether you think it is or it isn't, it's part of our Christmas rotation.
Oh, of course it is.
I think more recently, the ones that I love to watch are more recent additions to like the Christmas movie oeuvre, and that's both Christmas Chronicles movies that are on Netflix, where you've got Kurt Russell playing Santa, and even more recently, I think it just came out last year or the year before, there's an animated movie again on Netflix. It's called That Christmas, it's written by Richard Curtis, and it's Brian Cox doing the voice of Christmas. That is a beautiful, beautiful wee Christmas movie. So I'll give those three a shout out specifically, along with the obvious ones. So that's both Christmas Chronicles and That Christmas, all three of which are on Netflix, and I'm not paid to say that.
Yeah, nice. Wait, what's going on? What's the noise? I'm hearing barking and yelling.
The barking was probably from me.
Claire's shouting at me because I'm drinking.
And I can't!
And she can't because she's pregnant.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. That is sad. That is absolutely depressing.
I'll be thinking on Christmas Day.
She stood in the doorway with the bump out.
Yeah. Congratulations.
What's your favorite Christmas film?
Christmas film, Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th Street. Come on. Classic.
I haven't seen it.
It is Christmassy, yeah.
Makes me feel festive, and I believe.
And you believe. Okay.
Richard Attenborough.
And it's fucking Richard Attenborough. What a reason. Yeah.
Goddamn right. That's a good reason.
Goddamn right, they're all saying.
No, they're not all saying. I'm saying.
Oh,
I ain't that big that I'm going to take up everyone. Jesus Christ.
oh thanks.
So yeah, Paul's going to be a father, by the way. Paul's going to be a dad, which
Congrats,
explains.
man.
You just shoot me.
Is that the first one for you, Paul?
It is. Yes, unfortunately.
Sleep well you can, because you won't sleep properly for another 20 years.
I'm trying to figure out the math. She's just locked me in. I'm just trying to figure out the mathematics of how to play PlayStation and have a baby at the same time, and none of the maths is adding up.
Do you know what you do?
Is it?
Sell the PlayStation.
She says, "Sell the PlayStation."
Oh yeah, we can hear.
Oh my god.
We can
No
hear.
way.
We can hear. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
Wasting
all good.
stream time and battery.
I like the way you had to yell at her as well. And battery. So, Paul, what's your favorite, my friend?
My favorite Christmas film is either Bill Murray's Scrooged,
Oh yeah.
just because he's my idol, because he's a miserable twat, and that sort of goes, I sort of channel his energy in that film. Die Hard, of course. We watch that every Christmas Eve with the Chinese. That's sort of our ritual since we got together, which is nice. Home Alone's, of course. That's about it. That's about as much Christmas cheer you get out. Oh no, I like Violent Night. That's becoming a new favourite one of mine.
That's a good one.
That is damn good,
Violent
man.
Night and Die Hard, man, isn't it?
I could have swore they said a Violent Night 2 was coming out this year.
Next
I could have
year.
Is it next year? Yes.
Next year, yeah.
Sequel next year. We'll go to
Hell
cinema
yeah.
with the
Hell
baby. Yeah.
They
With the
Baby.
They're coming out next year.
next year, nice. What about you, Ashley? What's your favorite?
My
It doesn't even have to be a Christmas film. It could just be something you like watching every Christmas.
The Exorcist.
No, I don't do that. Typically, it's Christmas Vacation. That's my go-to.
I've never seen that.
Christmas Story.
You've never seen it?
Well,
it's
That doesn't surprise me, because most British people are like, "How do you like this movie?" I'm like, I guess it's just the American in me. You don't know.
I own both steelbooks of that. I love it that much.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
That's a
Really,
good
I am.
Well, on behalf of British people, I'm sorry that so many of us are stupid and toxic and can't handle a difference of opinion. What type of moron does that, by the way? Like a grown adult goes, "What's wrong with you?" What type of idiot does that?
I don't know. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Sorry, what about you, Jordan? What are you into, my friend?
I'd say It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas film, but it's not one I watch every year. But like Paul, I do watch Die Hard on every Christmas Eve if I can. But Home Alone is the one that I do watch every year. And as a kid, I kind of just hated the Old Man Marley story, man. I kind of thought that was a bit boring. Now it's kind of my favourite part of the film. Every single time that he waves at Kevin at the end after he's phoned his daughter, I just choke up every single time. Yeah, so that's a bit of a heartfelt Christmas film, I think, now, instead of just a funny comedy that I used to see it as a kid. So yeah, Home Alone, the first one. I do like the second, but I do think the first edges it with that Old Man Marley story. So.
Oh yeah.
I've got a friend whose neighbour looks like Old Man Marley, and every time he sees him, he sends me a picture of him, and then underneath plays that little jingle, you know.
Yo, have you? I am absolutely convinced, by the way, that Sisu is like an alternate timeline to what happened to that guy at the end of Home Alone. You know what I mean? Because they look very similar, man. It's an alternate timeline. I'm convinced. That guy wants vengeance. Now he's fucking people up. I'm convinced. He went back in time. He went back in time to World War II, and he started fucking people up. That's what I'm convinced. It's canon in my head. Oh, real quick, by the way, Jimmy, you were 100% on point, sir. I saw your video review of the second Sisu film. Saw it only a few days ago. You're right. If you love the first one, you're gonna fucking love the second one. That is a sequel that completely bypasses the word sequelitis. That was goddamn fun. That was awesome. That was just great stuff.
Yeah.
I've not seen the first one of that either. I don't know why you've even invited me here, mate. I don't watch films.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be fair, Sisu probably wasn't. No one would be talking about Sisu on the Christmas chat, but appreciate you
I
saying
am
that,
now.
appreciate you saying that, Badger, mate. Yeah, I think Sisu 2 is kind of like it does what John Wick did, where just the second John Wick just like took everything that was great about the first movie and just like streamlined it ever so slightly, and they gave you a continuation that was just slightly more streamlined, trimmed to the fat, not that there was much fat on it, and gave you a sequel that is every bit as good and probably better than the first one. Yeah, bloody brilliant movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a laugh. If anyone here, like anyone watching, anyone here in the chat, if you guys haven't seen it yet, but you love the first one, just get on it, because that was hilarious. I laughed several times. What a hilarious, ridiculous film. And might I add, I do think, by the way, those Sisu films, yes, we're still talking about Sisu on an Xmas stream. I do believe that Sisu proves that a Doom movie could work. A silent protagonist kicking ass relentlessly. I think it could happen. Yeah, man. I think we could get a cool Doom movie just based on that concept. Me, what I'll say real quick, what I always watch for Christmas. It's not exactly a Christmas film, but it's close enough to count. Right behind me, the Funko Pops and the 4K Blu-ray. I don't think it can be seen. Whatever. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for me. Full-blown, legitimate masterpiece. One of the greatest films I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely. It's just absolute perfection. And the John Candy documentary that came out recently, I Like Me. It's beautiful, man. Lovely. Got me in the feels. I grew up loving that, man. I grew up loving him, and that just pulled me into him a bit more. Actually, did you see it then?
Oh yeah, I watched it. I kind of cried a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same. I know, same. Absolutely. That guy had more demons than I thought, and yeah, it's a beautiful documentary. That's definitely one of my top 10 films of the year, easily, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Yeah. Next thing then, what did we love then about 2025 then so far?
What, like your favorite film, or are we gonna build slowly to that?
Oh, anything, Matt. Absolutely.
Oh, anything.
Absolutely, anything we can.
What do you mean? Just mean in general life?
Don't draw the man. I'm already a bit buzzed. Just in life.
What do you
Everton's mid-table.
Well, yeah. I'll give you a hint. Is my channel about overall life, or is it about nerdiness?
And you get quite philosophical now and again, man. Come on.
Well, I'll let someone else go first, and then I'll follow.
That's awesome.
And then
right.
I might get an idea.
Right, I'll throw this out there. My favorite thing, it could be anything, like video games, shows, whatever, movies. For me, my favorite thing that I saw all year blew me away because Paul bigged it up, and then I ended up loving it more than he did. Weapons. Not only is it my favorite film of the year, it's literally like my favorite thing that I've seen like the past several years. Probably. I actually do believe it's one of my favorite overall movies. Possibly. Yeah, like if there was like a top 100 films of all time for me, it's somewhere there. I absolutely fell in love with it. So yeah, that was the one that just blew me away. I was a fan of the director's first film, Barbarian. I liked it. Wasn't like you, actually. I think we agree on that. The twist was overhyped.
And it was like, how did you not see that coming?
Exactly. I don't understand why everyone was raving about the twists and turns.
Yeah,
I saw it coming, and I'm not the type who can predict things usually. I'm not usually the guy who sees it coming a million miles away. That I did. Still a damn good film, and I'm begging for that 4K Blu-ray. They're taking the piss. But when I saw Weapons, I was like, all right, well, let's see. And I was like, this is it. This is one of the best horrors I've ever seen in my life. Paul was raving it up when I met up with him in London. He was there going and saying how much he loved it. I think it's better than he made it out to be. and that's saying something because he loved it. Yeah, wow. And on second watch, it still holds up. I've watched it twice. That was badass.
I think for myself, and I think I've said this to Jordan as well on it, sort of a couple of his streams, that when you've watched so many horror films, you need something to elevate to something different, something new, something fresh. So, you know, there's like, you get like 100 horror films a year. 70 of them are going to be average or shite you've seen before. And then you get the odd, you know, few that elevate it and something new and fresh. Weapons is up. Like I remember watching it at cinema being like, this is why, you know, I come to the cinema. This is why I like horror, because, you know, people, you got like dedicated horror channels, and they're reeling off like Final Destination and like, yeah, I've seen it all. And then you get something like Weapons, and you're just like, yeah, this is, you know, doing something new and fresh, and that's what I liked about it.
Hell yeah. No, totally agree with you, man. Fresh as hell. Luke's just joined. I am very sorry, Luke. I did not know you've been waiting for the past 15 minutes in the back.
Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear you, my friend, but
Hello.
I can't see you. See you.
I've got no camera, so you'll have to put up with me serious acting class face on the on the picture.
Serious acting class face. Was that the direction the photographer gave you for the shot?
Yeah, you just say, you point at the camera, and then it's in a church. We're doing a scene from Rome, HBO Rome.
Nice.
I was Brutus.
Yes.
Just a recap on Avatar. Just a quick little review.
Go for it.
I liked the first hour. I liked the last an hour and 15. The middle dragged to the point where I kind of had a nap. It just meandered. The same point was being reiterated all the time, as opposed to just progressing the film.
There were scenes in that film, without trying to spoil it, there were scenes in that film where they were sort of doing the boats chasing the whales thing, and I was sat there going, I swear to Christ, this is the same scenes from the set. Like, I was like, it's definitely 100% the exact same scenes from the second one. It wasn't, but in my head I was like, I've seen, like, I swear. What they must have had is like load of shit on the cutting room floor, and Cameron's like, this cost me fucking millions to make, so I need to use it. So we'll throw it in the third one.
You watched them just before as well, didn't you, Paul? So
there you go.
You watched it just before you went to see the new one as well, so...
Well, that's also, it's like fresh in my head as well, so I was like, I swear I've just fucking watched this.
Yeah, I agree. I did like David Thewlis was the wind leader.
Yes.
I was trying to place that as I was watching it, and I could not place it.
I saw that he was cast, and I was like, I know that, because I love the film. Just going back years, the film Dragonheart. So I recognized him, and he got to do a little bit of fighting, which is cool. But yeah, the film was really impressive. Like the high frame rate. I saw it in 2D because I don't like 3D, but the high frame rate was really good. The visuals were amazing. The whales are my favorite thing about it. But like Paul said, like to use another trilogy as an example, like Lord of the Rings, each film is so distinct. Whereas if you watch the first one and then you watch 2 and 3 of this, it's going to be like similar beats with a different color palette.
I think it was. I think I watched Chris Stuckman's review on it, and he said, and as soon as he said it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That they filmed 2 and 3 back to back. So he said, if you watch, say, the Matrix trilogy, the first one feels so distinct and original, and then 2 and 3 feels like sort of the same film. Same with the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. The first one feels like sort of standalone, its own movie, and then 2 and 3, because they filmed that back to back, feels like they're sort of going over the same beats again. So I don't know if it was sort of it was because of that. I don't know, too sure.
No,
but it definitely had similar beats to it than the 3 to 2.
I disagree with the Matrix though, what you said, because I like the second one. That third one can go to hell.
No, but do you know what I mean by like the first one feels like its own sort of movie. Like for some reason, the first one feels like it's blue, and then 2 and 3 feels like it's green. You have that sort of. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course. They did the same thing for the 28 years later, right? The one that's coming out that was shot concurrently with the first one, I believe.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, well, still dope as hell, dope as hell. What was the next? Yeah, but I guess Luke. Yeah, do you want to answer what you've been watching? Again, I'm sorry that I kept you waiting so long.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I went through. So this year, I got an unlimited cinema for the year just to see how many films I would see in the cinema. I got to about 60, which makes you realize how much money you save in the cinema. Which if
wow,
to buy those, because I work in town where the cinema is, it's like I'll go to work and I'll see a film. So it's like separately that would be separately because it's super screen. Would be like £700-800 a year. So if you're saving hundreds if you do use it.
Lovely.
But very quickly for Matrix 3, Kevin Smith made a point that when he saw Matrix 3, the first thing he thought was, we can finally do real superhero fights because the last fight in that is like a Dragon Ball Z fight. Do you know what I mean?
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, I like Avatar for the like technical like efforts because James Cameron just able to do it. And I've gone with like my favorite cinema experiences. So I've got Jaws, which was really good. I loved Warfare. The Descent is one. Oh, the Warfare's so good. You can't buy it on Blu-ray in the UK, I don't think.
No, you can't. You got to order it on Zavi. You've got to order it on.
I noticed because they didn't have the British classification. I was like, is this someone's like living room project just making Blu-rays of films?
Good film, though, man. Good film.
Yeah, I loved The Descent was really good as a re-release. Bringing it back was crazy.
Oh yeah.
F1's my favorite. I love Mission Impossible 8. I loved How to Train Your Dragon. I saw it 4 times. But Batman Begins in the cinema. I actually got a little bit emotional watching Batman Begins. Just like when the music kicked in when you first see the Tumblr. That score when you first and he's going over the church. I was sitting there getting like goosebumps. Like this is amazing. Do you know what I mean?
It's a black text.
It's so good. It's because you can see it's miniatures, but you just appreciate the effort that gone in. And then Naked Gun, like seeing a comedy in the cinema and it sounds cheesy, but being in the crowd of people just laughing at a film just with no other point just to make you laugh it was so refreshing to be in the cinema.
Do not get that anymore. Don't get that anymore.
Like 90-minute films, like The Ritual was 90 minutes, Karate Kid, and then Naked Gun. And I didn't see it in the cinema last year, but as I mentioned, for what I did see this year was The Last Showgirl, one of like Pamela Anderson, Jamie Lee Curtis, and again I cried my eyes out because Jamie Lee Curtis was in a scene where she has to she's in a casino and she dances on the job in the middle of the floor. It's just like this is a woman just going through the numbers of what our job is, and it totally clips of the heart play. And I was sitting there like, oh, it's just you know what I mean. But that's me favorite films of the year.
Nice, man. What about you, Ashley? What's your favorite of the year so far?
Me?
If it changes, we'll see if it changes.
I don't think it'll change. It's a toss-up between Weapons and Frankenstein.
Oh,
I loved Frankenstein.
I still haven't seen it yet. I still haven't seen Frankenstein yet. I need to go on that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is that I watched that first, I think. No, I watched the Dracula movie that has only released over there, but there's ways to watch things that are released elsewhere. So I watched that and I actually really liked it. I don't know why people are bitching so much about it, but then I watched Frankenstein and I was just going, yeah, I like Guillermo's style way more. And it has Christoph Waltz in it. And anytime I see that man, I'm just like, I don't really think he's hot or anything, but I just call him my boyfriend anytime I see him because I'm just like, oh, my boyfriend's in it. I have to see it because he is the draw and he's in Dracula too. So I'm just like, sign me up, but I would rather watch Frankenstein again. But Weapons, me and my mom went to go see that in theaters And I remember she leaned over to me, when somebody finally is revealed in it. And she just goes, "Is that Shanice from Uncle Buck?" And I'm just going, "Yes." She's, "Oh man, I haven't seen her in a while."
What a way to make a comeback. What a way. What a way.
Oh God, it was so good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Also, I totally agree with you on that. Absolutely. I love Del Toro as well. I'm so upset that they fucked up his Hellboy 3. I'm so upset about that. The wound is still open. And
I reckon that we might. I don't think it's impossible that we'll get a third Del Toro, Ron Perlman.
God, I hope.
Not Hellboy, not to like hijack or jump in and interrupt. However, Ron Perlman used to say, "No, he's done. He can't do it. He can't physically do it anymore." This year, his answer to that question has been a little bit more ambiguous.
Well, he's not in terrible shape, and plus they can use a body double, whatever. Yeah. Who cares? I'd be willing to accept it. Besides, even if they didn't use a body double and Hellboy was in a wheelchair the whole film, I don't care. Give it to me. I don't care.
Hellboy in a wheelchair.
You've got a choice. Either no Hellboy film, or one more
disabled Hellboy.
I'm picking disabled.
I mean, all he needs to do is throw a punch and shoot a gun and say a quippy, and
I don't need my legs.
It'd be so tragically brilliant if that was like the main quote of the film. I don't need no legs.
It's on the poster. He don't need his legs.
Oh, that's awesome. That would be cool though.
Yeah, Ron Perlman's a G, man. Absolutely love him. And as a biker myself, I bloody loved Sons of Anarchy. What he did in that. Anyway, Paul, what's your favorite of the year, then, my friend?
Let me just look at my letterbox, a bit blurry. Hang on. I've got number 1, Sinners. Fucking love Sinners, man. I've watched it 4 times this year. Claire said her best film's Freakier Friday. So shush. so yes, right. Sorry, guys, rudely interrupted there by the pregnant missus. Right, I've got Sinners. I really love Sinners. I've seen it about 4 or 5 times. I like Michael B. Jordan twice. He plays 2 roles. I liked it in IMAX. The IMAX experience was awesome. Number 2, I've got F1, which do you remember me? Do you remember when I was reviewing it on Letterboxd? That not that like no one gives a shit what I put on Letterboxd, but when I was saying to you, Badger and Andy, I was like, I don't know if to give it like 3 or 4 stars or 5 stars, and you were like, who gives a shit? No one cares. But yeah, F1 was a phenomenal sort of cinema experience. It hits just the same at home on the 4K, which I was a bit pissed off it didn't have the IMAX enhanced scenes on, which I'm pretty sure they said it would have. But nonetheless, F1 is my number 2 favourite film as well. But someone else can go next.
Jordan, you're next, my friend.
Yeah, now I understand the question. I got a good answer. So Weapons is my number 1. Bit of a boring answer, but it is. I thought every time one of the chapters ended and it just gave you something and then sort of teased you with that, I absolutely loved it because I was trying to piece the puzzle together in my head. I never seen the ending coming, to be honest. I like the way there's a new movie in that subgenre now that we don't get too many of.
Yes.
Just thought that the way it was all put together was excellent. Turned to my friend at the end of it and he just said to me, film of the year, and I was just nodded. I was like, yeah, it is. I've watched it twice now. My wife didn't get to see it. She loved it. Like you said, Badger, I think it holds up second time around. I think I might have even liked it better the second time, to be honest, because you can't, I don't know, you can kind of just see where it's going and what it's doing. But in second, I do actually have 28 years later. I know I'm on a bit of an island with that, but I absolutely loved it. I loved it.
I loved it.
No, I'm there.
Good.
I'm on the island with that one.
I heard the film get a lot of shit. I know it's mainly for the ending, but I thought that was a great world that had been created, and what it had turned into over the past 8 years. And I'm looking forward to the new one. I've heard the Jimmys are like quite terrifying in this next one, so looking forward to that. And third, I do actually have Ballerina. I thought that was a great action film.
Come on.
Yeah. I thought, you know what? As everyone's, I don't. This is too spoilerish, but a certain character comes into it, and I thought it was kind of better without that character. I thought Ana de Armas was doing such a good job in that film. I didn't hate when the character come in, but I did love what Ana de Armas was doing in it. And we're going to give a special mention to Thunderbolts here, because I'm not a big MCU hater all over. I'm kind of just in the middle, but I thought that was one of the best I've done for a while. So Thunderbolts was awesome, I thought.
You thought that was one of the best they've done in a while?
I did, yeah.
Dude, that's like boasting about being taller than your dog, mate. It ain't saying much. You know what I mean, man?
I thought you were going to kick me off the team and make it difficult.
No, mate, that right there was the participation medal, like what you just gave it. No. Banter aside, I wasn't a fan of it, but banter aside, I guess it was better than plenty of others that came out. But thanks. Look, fair play. Look, it is what it is. I thought it had plenty of great moments, but I guess it is better than a lot of the stuff that's come out, but I'm still disappointed. But hopefully they'll pick up the slack, see whether you love it or hate it. We'll see. Let's get some comments up right now. So here's one from a total douchebag. I don't like this guy at all.
What a twat.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess this is your way of saying, by the way, I'm here. I do.
Yeah, I think it was. I will say what I'm glad people are liking 28 Years, because I loved it.
Yes,
one, I live 10-minute drive from the Edge of the North, and two, the fire. I'm not going to say what, but the fire in the skull scene, like, emotionally broke us. Yep. 10 minutes out. 10 minutes. I was in the cinema, just quivering lips and just crying my eyes out.
Oh yeah,
it was so cathartic. It was like helpful. It was just cathartic.
Without being a Debbie Downer, because I hate being a person who's like, I hate that movie. Can I tell you why I wasn't that into 28 Years Later?
Please do.
So for me, the first original film, it hit at a time where I was really sort of getting into horror. Sort of around the right age for it to come out, and for me, the original is for me, it is a straight horror film. 28 weeks. I know you hate it, Badger. I don't mind it. It's nowhere near as good as the original, but I don't mind the sequel. So I went into this one like really hyped. Obviously, let's get back into the world again. Let's see what they can do. The same people who did the original. For me, my problem with 28 Years Later was, I feel like it fell into the too much of the melodrama. It felt like it had looked at The Last of Us, which again, Badger, you know how much I adore The Last of Us games and TV series. Yes, but I felt like it was leaning too much into that. And there was a part in 20 Years Later when I was nearly crying. And fair enough, like if a film can get that emotion out of me, I'm like, fair dues, it's doing something that it's trying to do. But I was like, at the end, I was like, why the fuck am I sat here crying at a 28 movie? I want to be scared. Like, I didn't find it scary whatsoever, and I felt like it very much borrowed too many aspects from The Last of Us, which is not what I want to see in a 28 movie. So that's why I walked out of it a bit disappointed, because it didn't really deliver. While I wanted to walk out going, that's one of the best horror movies I've seen this year. And I don't even think it borderlined as a horror film. I really don't.
I thought there was a few intense sequences in it, like where he's running across trying to get to the island and stuff, and the Alpha was chasing him. And
hell yeah. Paul, you didn't find a penis that big scary?
I've seen bigger.
I think I messaged Badger and I said, when I went to see the film, my friend who's gay, when that happened, he put his hand on my leg in shock, like he was like, oh, and then he whispered, I would.
Yeah, because you and your friend are homosexual, right?
Yeah. He was like, he tapped me leg in like excitement. I was laughing my head off.
Love it.
Before that said, though, I'll be fucking there day one for the next one, so I'm chatting shit. So
I want to know.
it's
I know that it's going to partly have prequel elements, so we're going to see how that guy got infected. So I want to know if that thing was massive before he was infected or not. I want to know what else going on. Yeah,
and if he wasn't, I want what he's took.
Exactly, man. Like, that thing could have been its own Resident Evil boss battle. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what part of it I need to hit to lower the
I really hope that kid's not watching the stream.
Banter, have you beat the big dick yet?
Well, I was with your mother a bit confused. Like, what the fuck is that? But other than that, no, man, that's the closest I came to it. Nah, man, I wanted to know where that thing's weak point was, just so I know what to do if he ever comes after me. That thing was fucking scary. But yeah, look, I'm looking forward to that sequel, though, as mental as it is. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Real quick, enough talking about big willies. We'll talk about a little one. Hello, Riven. My guy, Riven. Right. Let me explain this real quick. This is my boy, Riven. He's a nice, lovely young man who works at the shop that's just around the corner from me. And one of the reasons that we bond so hard is because I live in a very rough area, which means he works in a very rough area. So he's seen, he's had to deal with a lot of rough people, and I've been there to help him out when it's happened. We both know about that guy, Riven, the guy who tried breaking in, who's now in prison. What a turd. If anyone's followed my stories, you would have seen it.
Is that the video you put up?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is one video that I posted where there's a guy who's starting a fight with me. Yeah. And aside from the fact that he wouldn't stand a chance in general, what made it worse was that this little turd had like a broken hand and he thought he stood a chance when he's got a broken hand. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, mate. But yeah, that means that poor Riven here works in a rough area and he can do better. He chose to work in this area, you silly boy. But when I get back on the bike, Riven, we'll definitely be riding together, my friend. But thanks very much for joining. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, my friend. That sounded way gayer than I meant. I'll see you when I get
I'll tell you what, Jimmy, you and me are professionals, so we get out of here because this is going nowhere.
Nice one, Riven. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, so should we talk about stuff that we would either hated or disappointed this year? Just curious. We don't have to spend too long on it if it's too negative.
Oh,
yeah, I'll say mine just dead quick just to get out of the way. I do apologize. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry. F1's like dead close to being my least favorite of the year. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Really?
I know. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's it. Good. You got rid of him. Good. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. Yeah.
Hey,
it was...
I like it.
I didn't love F1 either.
No. I'm not hating on it. I just thought it was mediocre, but it's not bad. I thought it went on too long, and I'm uninterested in race cars. Now, usually, even if I'm not into like MMA, and yeah, I still love stuff like Warrior and all that. And I saw a boxing film 2 nights ago called Christie, which was beautiful in many ways.
It's a good film.
Yeah, man, that's a dark film.
Yeah,
man.
I want to watch that, man.
Exactly. Yeah. It's good. It's about like the first, not first, but like one of the biggest female boxers ever. Not only was like the acting just amazing, but it's got a lot of domestic abuse in it. That's like really, fuck. I just wish I was there for her. I wish I was there for her. It's just painful. Good film. So I can step outside of my comfort zone and appreciate films about sports I'm not into. But F1, I just thought it hit all the generic beats that I just didn't find it much. I didn't like it that much. I didn't think it did anything different. However, as per usual, Brad Pitt proves that he's more than just a face. Wonderful performance in that. But yeah, that was one of my least favorites. The other one was that one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, what the hell was it?
One battle
after the other.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, because what a wet fart of a movie that was.
Yeah,
I hated it.
That should be my cup of tea. I love the director's work. I love the slow pace. I love slow pace stuff. I love the grounded stuff. A number of that guy's movies like just does a lot for me. As slow as they are, I love Punch Drunk Love. As slow as that was, I love the whatever.
Magnolia.
Yeah, Magnolia.
All right, I don't love it that much, but this one
was that much. I can't even say it.
This one was painful, man. This one was painful. So yeah, those were the ones that just made me go like, what the fuck? The one I watched the other night, which I was partly into, but it just disappointed me, wasn't bad. Was that Begonia, I think it's called?
Begonia.
Yeah. Not bad. Very
I loved
unique.
it.
Truly original. Hey, I don't blame you. That's original filmmaking right there. Ashley, come on. What else can you compare that film to? You know what I mean?
Absolutely nothing.
Well,
But Yorgos makes movies like that, though. You cannot compare his movies to anything. But this one is like the most, I feel like, most mainstream that people could like grasp, and it's not so weird that you don't know what's happening. Because his other movies, like Killing of a Sacred Deer, you're just like, what? And then The Lobster. Like, let me turn into a lobster if I don't find love. Oh, thank you. Like, the dude's a weird guy. But I love that movie.
No, it's interesting. I'll give it props for originality. It just wasn't really my cup of tea, but not bad. But yeah, that's one that that's it. Really, those are the ones that just disappointed me the most, I guess. Even though I didn't hate Begonia, but still, Riven's back, about to go. Cheers, dude. But Frankenstein was absolutely incredible and probably my favorite. Haven't seen Naked Gun remake, neither have I, mate. But can't be the original. Not watched many films this year, just returned the old ones. Dude, don't blame me, mate. Don't blame me. I'm catching up on plenty of stuff myself. I've got some stuff to watch. Go on.
Can I just say something about the Naked Gun? Sorry, because I was going to say it before when Luke said it, but there's a scene in that involving a snowman, and it was the funniest thing I've seen at the cinema all year. And like, it's like 15 minutes later, and I was still laughing in the cinema at that. Just be ready for that scene anyway.
Fair. So does that mean that oh no, we're not talking about the best films, talking about the worst story. I was about to say, is that your segue of putting Naked Gun in there? But of course you wouldn't be.
Yeah. No, it's not. Naked Gun is okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Hello, Lee. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Shame I can't join. My nose is as red as Tony Montana after a Christmas party. Yeah. Enjoy your Christmas horse.
What's his address? I'm going round.
Well, he lives nearby me, so don't go because you'll get fucked up and visit me after. I don't want that. So I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4K limited box set to tuck into. Nice, man, nice.
Mine's tucked nicely under the tree. I'm allowed to open it till.
It's like Turbo Man.
Yeah, isn't that what he said, right?
Yes.
It's nestled safely under the tree. Actually,
see, I bring references and laughs.
Yes.
I got that 4K set as well. Love those movies.
And Jimmy did a wonderful review of them as well. Yes, sir.
I've not had a chance to dig into it yet, but I'll be watching them over the holidays. Yeah, very much looking forward to watching the first two at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It kind of sucks, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't even know how they degraded like in quality when it came to how their mouths moved and all that.
Because they spent less money on them.
I guess so, but I was like, whoa. Even as a child, I was watching it like.
Yeah, no, you can see the suit design that they did for the second movie and then again for the third movie. They just didn't spend as much time or as money on the suits and especially the third movie, but even in the second movie, you can tell the difference in quality in the suits and in the animatronics of the mouth. Sadly, between first and second and third.
All right, fair. I would not really know. I haven't seen them in a long time because I'm trying to repress the memories still. As a child, I was like, Jesus. But yeah, anyway, worst stuff for the year, or at least stuff that disappointed us. Go on then. Let's get through here. Jimmy, you're next, man. We'll go from you to Ashley to Luke to Paul.
So I'm going to isolate myself from the group and the internet by saying that I did not like Weapons. I just did. Much like Barbarian, I think it had a good setup and it had a good first act, but then it was just like, oh, where do we take this now? I know, let's do this, and then we'll do this. I think it had a great setup, but the payoff just didn't click for me. So genuinely, Weapons is probably one of my worst of the year.
Okay.
I do think that is, there's two camps in it. There's the one where the payoff worked. Ellis, of course, came into our group chat, was going, the ending absolute derailed the entire film for him.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where it's either like a 4 or 5 star film or a 1-2 star film. Nobody's given that 3 stars. Yeah, it's either really, really good, or you either really, really like it, or you really, really didn't like it. Like F1 in contrast, it's fine. I didn't love it, but I gave it 3 stars. I think I'm just looking at my letterboxd. I gave it 3 stars. It's okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. Weapons, yeah, I just didn't really vibe with it at all. And not to be pure negative, the other movie that immediately came to mind in terms of movies that I did not like this year was a movie called what was it called? It was Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts.
Oh, After the Hunt.
After the Hunt, yeah. What a pile of pretentious pish that was.
I've not seen it, but I've heard that's the case.
I mean, honestly, I just feel like this is so bad. Like, this is just, and it's like, and everything about it, other than the great performances, I want to see that movie remade with a director who wasn't trying to be, look at how intelligent I am by putting the high angles here to make you feel that you are, having an out-of-body experience, just like the cat. No, just fucking all you're doing is drawing attention to an unusual camera angle. It's 2 really good actors having a conversation. It's not rocket science. Just camera here, maybe a 2-shot. Yeah, big pile of pretentious pish. That's my review for After that. I don't like to be too negative, but those are the 2 movies. Oh, that and the Minecraft movie. As much as my kids enjoyed it because they're children, I didn't like the Minecraft movie. I was like, how is this making all the money in the world? But yeah, in terms of best movies of the year, I'm going to do my kind of best of like in early January, because I've still got a few movies I want to see. Like
sorry, did I not ask you about what your best was of the year?
You didn't, mate. No, but I'll give you a pass on that. That's all right.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I still haven't seen One Battle After Another, which again, people either seem to love or hate. I still haven't seen Eddington. Like, there's a good few movies that I want to watch before I do my top movies of the year. However, I'm pretty sure my favorite movie of the year won't change, and that is a movie called The Ballad of Wallace Island, which is a beautiful little movie. It got a limited cinema release, but then the release got extended because the word of mouth just kept growing and growing and growing. It's such a beautiful wee movie. Honestly, if you've not seen it, definitely check it out. It finally got released on physical media in the UK. It's on digital as well. I imagine it will end up on streaming at some point in 2026. But before it does that, buy the disc, because it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Other favorites of the year, I really liked I Swear, the Tourette's movie, the one that Peter Mullan is in. I really enjoyed that one. There might be a bit of recency bias with that one because I saw that very well within the last month or two. What else? As a diehard MCU fan with MCU tattoos, I can't believe that no MCU movie is in my top 5 of the year. Thunderbolts is good. I enjoyed Thunderbolts. It's not in the top 5 of the year. Brave New World broke my heart. It was so bad. And Fantastic Four was meh.
I completely forgot to add that as well. I bloody despise that film.
Yeah.
Is that one I owe you the money for, Badger? Because I told you to buy it.
No, that was Weapons. I said if I didn't like it, yeah. No, Fantastic Four. I was blown away by how bad it was. For me personally, at least, Galactus looked cool and the performance was great. But how underused was that guy? Yeah, how underused was, in my opinion, he should have had this similar arc to Thanos or something. It just didn't. He was barely in it. Although obviously I love Ralph Ineson and his voice and all that. Love all that. I mean, clever little bugs. Funny. Okay, I like it. But what's the flaw? I was like, yeah, there's no chemistry whatsoever. Wish I added that to my list. I should have done. But yeah, it counts. I fucking hate that film.
Very nearly got an interview with Ralph Ineson at the Edinburgh Film Festival. He was there. He's in this tiny wee low budget horror movie called what's it called? Is it I Live Here Now, or is it the other one? Hang on, let me find it. It's called Oh crap, I can't find it. Anyway, Ralph Ineson is in this horror movie called Two Neighbours. That's what it's called. Sorry, so it's called Two Neighbours. I don't even know if it's going to get a cinema release in the UK. Probably not. It'll eventually be on streaming somewhere. But anyway, he's in that. He was at the Edinburgh Film Festival. I was very close to getting a chat with him, but his time was really limited, and like he was in and out in like 13 minutes. I did get a chance to say hello as he walked past in the hallway, but I didn't get a chance to interview him. But he was, I thought he was great, and I really loved the way they photographed Galactus in that movie, because it was practical. It was augmented with CGI, but it was him in that suit on a Godzilla-esque miniature soundstage.
Yep.
And I just thought I thought that was really commendable that they did that. When
I agree.
When they've got Marvel money, they don't need to do that. But I think as a stylistic choice, I think that was brilliant.
Absolutely.
That's probably the only positive I could say about Fantastic Four was
Absolutely.
Ralph Ineson's voice, his performance, and the way he photographed him. But other than that, I did not vibe with that movie at all. And like I said, you've got for a Marvel movie, specifically the MCU franchise, like you've got me in the bag already. It really just has to be okay for me to be like, yeah, it's good. This one was not okay.
Yeah, absolutely not. No, we're totally in cahoots there, man. Badass that he got to be him as well, because I love that guy. I've loved him ever since The Office and the IT Crowd. It's great, love him. Right, Ashley, my precious, my sweet, my sugar pop, my flower dumpling, the love of my life, the inheritor of my will.
Oh my
This is
god.
the harassment portion of the live stream.
Yes.
No,
very much.
that's Paul. He's on his way for that too.
I think that I'll give you two worst and then the two most disappointing.
Go on.
The two worst are without a doubt Clown in the Cornfield and Hard Eyes. Hated those movies.
Oh yeah,
Hated them.
Yeah.
Just pure dog shit.
I didn't like Heart Eyes either. I haven't seen the clown one.
Don't. It's terrible. But the two biggest disappointments to me was Superman and The Long Walk. Everybody talked about that movie like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I watched it and I was really into it because like the conversations, the bonds that the guys were making with each other of just trying to last, and then that ending happened and I was like, I'm out. This was why?
I remember you said, yeah.
And then people were like, well, actually, because I said, typical Stephen King doesn't know how to end anything. But people were actually saying that in his short story or whatever, the ending was different. So I'm like, well, then why didn't you go with his ending instead of rewriting the damn ending?
No spoilers. I've not seen it yet. No spoilers.
No, I'm not saying anything. It's infuriating when you have like an ending that's good, and then you're just, oh no, we're gonna switch it up.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest, but I prefer the movie's ending to the book.
I hated that ending.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate that ending much. Although I agree with certain points about what you said, what bits you've told me. Can't get into spoilers, of course. But for me, plenty of it was legit beautiful in my opinion. Even aspects of the ending. Yeah, that film's close to being my favorite. But
really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's understandable because, like, if you're watching it, everybody gives really great performances.
Oh yes.
And that's the whole focus of that movie. And you're kind of thinking to yourself, how are they walking this long? Like, I can walk, but I can't walk that long. Like, holy hell! But yeah, and I mean, it's an interesting concept because it's not like anybody else is doing it, and people are like, "Oh, it's kind of boring." I was like, "But watch it." I don't know. I'm very much on the side of you need to watch something for yourself.
That film, like, sorry, who's speaking? Sorry, who was talking?
Sorry, I'll just put myself on mute one.
Go good, buddy. No, I understand completely what you mean. Because it's intense. Like, it's ironic that it's a chamber piece, and yet it's like, God, it's not set in one location, but it feels like a chamber piece because it's the same thing throughout. That's the film that made me feel bad for the villain in It Follows. Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine constantly walking to kill someone.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I get it. I get it. Right, fair play. Is that the end of the list? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was only going to give you two shitty ones and just two disappointments. Because I don't think that Superman and Long Walk are terrible movies. It's just they did not like meet the standard that everybody else was seeing it as, which is a bummer because I love Superman.
I understand. Just a dead quick side note. I kind of felt that way about Sinners. Kind of. The difference is though is that that is in my top 10 favorite films of the year. You know, I thought Sinners was really good, but I definitely thought that film was mad overhyped. So yeah, that was. But I still like it. But yeah, I was kind of in the same camp with what you were just saying about Long Walk. I was like, whoa, okay, hold up. Calm down, people. But
Yeah.
I ended up really liking it by the end. Thankfully, for a while I was like, okay, this ain't for me. But then my mind changed. But enough of that. Yeah, Luke, what about you, my friend?
So, very quickly, just so people can see it, and I recommend it to you, Badger. Dead of Winter is a film I forgot about that I really think everyone should watch. Emma Thompson. It's such a tight, nice little thriller.
Yep.
Self-contained, really good. And she has a nice accent from Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then there's Kill Bill, like Physical Media said, just to see what I enjoyed in the cinema. Kill Bill in the cinema was amazing. And then Disappointment. So the three is I really didn't like Jurassic World Rebirth. I wanted to walk out. Predator Badlands I didn't like at all. I don't understand Disney's need for this muted color grading that I really hate. The color grading that I see from Disney is driving me mental. And then one battle after another. And I think what you said about Sinners, this need that people have to call every film a masterpiece needs to kind of stop, because not everything can be a masterpiece. And again, I guess it's a similar kind of vein. Like I love There'll Be Blood, like it's my favorite film ever, but I didn't like One Battle. And then Editing was a weird movie as well. Yeah, that's my top three. I know people do like Predator Badlands. I just didn't like it.
Nah, fair play, man. Yeah, Predator Badlands I was really into. So yeah, I disagree, but I get what you mean. Fair play, man. Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, pull the Jordan, then go for it. I'll see you shortly.
You can't just start off like that.
First of all, I'm still listening. Number two, I need to go to the bathroom. What the hell is wrong with you? What am I not allowed to? Okay, I take it back. Jordan, you go next. Fuck you.
Take it away, Jordan.
Go on, Badger. You go to the toilet, man. I'll speak while
Go
you
on,
go to the
man.
toilet.
Go on,
Yeah,
lad.
go for
Off
it.
you go.
I don't know. I'm feeling self-conscious now, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, can I not just go to the bathroom like a normal human being?
Go.
You go and release yourself. Go on. Right.
Go on, lad. We'll take it from here.
Good,
Yeah, go on, man.
Fucking
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Yeah, I always wash my hands, motherfucker. COVID didn't change a fucking thing about my hygiene habit. Come on, motherfucker. Jesus Christ, Paul, you're lucky I fancy you, man. If I didn't have use for you.
Yeah, it's, you know what I mean?
Don't forget to take your mic off as well.
Right, who's going first, Paul, me or you?
Off you go, John. Take it away, man.
Right, okay. So I watch a lot of crappy horror films. So I've watched like loads of indie stuff on Shudder and stuff, and the worst movie that I seen this year is called The Dead Thing. It was like a dating app horror movie. It was painful to get through. I give it half a star on Letterboxd, and I don't really usually do that. I've also watched 3 Popeye horror movies this year, and one of them is my second worst movie of the year, called Shiver Me Timbers. Oh my god, I hated it. It was god awful. The movie thought it was funny as well, like with all these little comedic bits, and I was just like, oh my god, hurry up and finish. It was only 73 minutes long, that was the plus point, but it still felt like 2 hours. But the worst like mainstream film I've seen is probably him. I just thought that was god awful. The most pretentious pile of fish, as Scottish Geek guy would say. It was fucking awful. It was just no need for the way it was directed. And even though they were nice shots and everything, it was just like up his own ass with the directing. It just didn't need to be that for such a simple story. So yeah, they're my worst. Well, 2 worst and most disappointing. Because I had high hopes for him, to be honest. I was like, oh, sports horror film, never seen one of them. Like, that's original. And it was just awful. So, yeah, they're the ones that come to mind. Actually thought, but is a disappointing one. I don't know if any of you guys see the Hell House films, but Stephen Cognetti is a director who has managed to scare me more than 3 times out of the 6 movies that he's made. So I was really looking forward to this new Hell House, and it was terrible. It was so hard to follow. I had no idea what was going on. And the end, and I was just like, what was all that about? It was just like random things happening throughout the movie. Didn't scare me at all, and that was a huge disappointment. So there's my ones anyway.
That wasn't found footage, right? The new Hell House wasn't a found footage.
No, the first 4 are found footage. This one is not. But he actually made another film this year called 925 Forest Road. Don't know if anyone's seen that, and that wasn't found footage either. That's the first one he's done that isn't found footage. But he still managed to scare me and do a good story and everything. I thought, ooh. And it just messed it up with this 5th Hell House film. So, yeah, they're mine anyway.
Is it the same director as the first few who did this new one?
Yeah, he's done them all. He's done
them all.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. For me, probably I don't like saying the word hate because I think there's more important things to hate in the world than films. But the 2 most disappointing films that I've got, as I'm looking at Letterboxd right now, bottom of the barrel is Mickey 17.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't even tell you what that fucking film was about. And I was so excited for it because Robert Pattinson, for me, is one of the best, actors working today. He's just come off the Batman. He did Tenet. I've been on board with Robert Pattinson for years, and I walked into that film thinking it was going to be like this new sort of, Denis Villeneuve sci-fi film. I thought, this is going to be awesome. This is right up my street from the trailers and everything. I walked out going, I have no idea what that film was about. I thought Robert Pattinson was not very good in it, even though he's playing a character. He's doing he's probably good in it. He's doing what he's supposed to do, but I just thought he was an annoying character. And weirdly, it's one of the first, I'm pretty sure it's one of the first films that come out this year. It was one of the early ones as well. And I generally couldn't even tell you now. If you said to me, do you remember what it was about? No, don't have a clue. I remember, what's his name?
Back, hang on, still talking about him.
What's his name? Plays the Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo was annoying. Mark Ruffalo's trying to do this sort of Donald Trump thing in it, and I was like, I just didn't understand what the film was going for. But again, I'm on an island with that because I've seen so many people who have it in the top 10 and rated it so high, but I just didn't. I walked out like I will forget about that film by the time I've got home. And my second least favorite film of the year, echo a couple of you guys, is Heart Eyes. Like I said before, when you've watched so many horror films, I was watching it like I have seen this a billion times over. This is the worst Scream copy imaginable, and I couldn't wait for it to end. I was like, this is fucking crap. So yeah, they're my 2 least favorite films of the year: Heart Eyes and Mickey 17.
Hey guys, I'll be back soon. I'm just gonna go and help my wife with the kids, so I'll be about 10-15 minutes.
All right, buddy, go for it.
I'll be back if you're still here anyway.
Of course we'll be. We're good.
Okay.
Do your thing, brother. Yeah, that's quite bad timing. I was about to ask him what his least favorites was. You know what I mean?
He's just done it. Don't know why she was pissing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought Paul was droning on for ages like he always does. Just happens. Hey! He just judged me for needing to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? I think I'm allowed one day. Right. Oh, okay. Here's one from Bear. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. I'm just a special boy. Good sci-fi movie. Have you seen Stalker by? No, I have not. I've heard good things. Is it good, Ashley?
I mean, if you're into that kind of film, for sure. Like, you have to be in the mood because it's long, and that man, he just drags things, but like not in a bad way because it's pretty to watch. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique for sure, but it is a good movie.
Nice. Okay, I'm interested. I heard good things. Anyone else here seen it?
No, I've not seen it. No.
Oh, right, fair play. Let's have a look from Lee. Ralph Innocent never disappoints. Goddamn right. I would love to see a 2000 AD do more movies with to see 2000 AD do more movies with their IPs. Would love to be as flashy as MCU, but would still be great. Wouldn't be as flashy as the MCU, but would still be great. Cool, bro. Sinners and Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair in IMAX were my top 2 releases of the year. Fair play, man. I never was the biggest fan of Kill Bill, although I've always liked them. But I am intrigued to see what they'd be like in the whole bloody affair. Real intriguing. I mean, I do think that could probably count as, yeah, let's just call that a 2025 film. You know what I mean? Considering how brand new it is. So, yeah, why not? Yeah, fair play, man. I'm glad you dug them both so much, dude. Nice one, man. Make sure you cut them. Fuck you. Yeah, he's talking about. We're still talking about me going to the bathroom. What the hell's going on here, man? For once, it's not me being dark and nasty. Speaking of which, by the way, my hands are starting to hurt because I literally think I didn't wash the soap off properly, so I need to get cream in a minute. I'm not even joking. Ow.
You need to get lotion. You're
Yeah.
such a woman. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Lotion in the
What's the
bathroom.
lotion on its skin? The
Actually, I think you'll find it's because I didn't use enough water on the
Oh my
little
God.
bastard.
That is
Stop
voice
doing that
amazing.
voice.
That voice is amazing. Me and
It's so
Badger were comparing
creepy.
demonic voices the other day. I didn't know that you did that one.
Yeah, I do many voices. I get paid for this shit, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, man, I saw your Kratos. It's pretty good. My niece was terrified.
Yeah, thank you.
She went, "Oh, that's scary."
I'm sorry, that's what I do. I scare little girls. I can't be fucked to get lotion. And yes, I am a total woman. Go away. You lot are mean to be. That's gonna piss me off the rest of the night. I don't care. Anyway, sorry. Jordan, great movie. That's not a horror movie. Come and see. Okay. I don't know that one. I'll have to look into that. How was Popeye the Slayer Man? Now that is the question.
We'll have to get Jordan back for that.
I think they said it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I get it. I've already heard terrible things. Never got. Okay, this is you, Luke. Nice. It was relative to both of them. Yeah. Okay. Well, fair play, but was it as jiggy as they say then, yeah? Luke.
What's that? Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube went a bit weird. Yeah, Kill Bill's really good. They didn't do the scene that changed to black and white in the first release. They didn't do that. So in their first movie, it just stays all color.
Oh, snap! Interesting.
Yeah. But
Can I ask a question about Kill Bill?
Go on.
Yes.
Obviously, I didn't get to see it because for some reason my local View Cinema decided to show it. I think 4 showings across a week, and I was just in work for every single one. It's annoying. I'm a big anime guy. What was the new anime scene like in it? That's all I really wanted to go watch it for.
Do you mind if I say it? Anyone? Do you mind
No.
if I say
I don't.
I know you
We don't care.
But it's just an extended look at what happened to her parents.
Okay.
From the gang boss, and
Oh,
you can tell, because the anime in the original was really good, but it's just the clean look of the new sequence is like you can tell it's a modern sequence, but it fits in really well. But I love those movies, like just so good. The music is unreal. Like I was sitting there like jigging away at this. Could you forget how many bangers is in that film in Kill Bill? Music's amazing.
Oh yeah, dig it, man. Lee said, glad you got to see it. I saw volume 1 and 2 at the cinema and still have my ex-rental DVDs waiting for the bloody affair, Jiggy.
I'm annoyed they released the 4K steelbooks for them, and then now we're probably going to get another one for the.
It's almost as if it was an intentional cash grab.
Oh, no, yeah,
Right?
really.
Glad I didn't grab it yet.
Yeah, there was was it you, Jimmy, who posted a steelbook and you said CEX get something? I think it was like, what was it again? 60 quid or something?
I was in CEX the other day picking up a DVD box set of, I'm not going to say in case my stepdaughter is watching.
Yeah.
I don't know if she now knows some things she's getting for it. Anyway, you know that. Anyway, I was in CEX and in the window they had Master and Commander, the newest 4K steelbook, for £60.
Yeah.
And I was like,
insane.
What are you smoking? This is like, just because like whoever, I mean, fair play to CEX, they're quite on the ball with the value of steelbooks and how it can change up and down. And now, yes, the demand for Master and Commander is quite high because it did sell out, and you know the eBay resale value is quite high, but that's for like a brand new sealed version that you're buying off eBay. CEX, even if you take a sealed steelbook or a sealed whatever, into CEX, they burst it open and check it and make sure everything's okay, and then they slap a sticker on it and throw it around and play frisbee with it and then put it in the window and still charge 60 quid for it. So yeah, CEX, we're drunk, go home.
Fucking mental. Easy guys, just got home from work. Yep, yeah. Hello, Ellis, man. If you want, you can join us, brother. Go for it, dude. I don't mind having you on late into the stream. It's all jiggy, baby. Let me know if you want to come on. I'll send you a link.
If I can jump in as well, sorry, Badger, just because I can't remember who mentioned it earlier on, but they talked about The Descent being released this year and that being a good one. I didn't get a chance to see that in the cinema, but this just arrived a couple of days ago.
I still need to grab that. It's so nice.
Same
I
as jiggy.
haven't even taken it out of the wrapping, but I am very much looking forward to getting into this because genuinely The Descent is one of my top 10 horrors of all time. I think it's, I was going to say it's underrated, but I think with this re-release in the cinema and the 4K special edition, I think it is getting the flowers that it should have got 20 years ago. It's a brilliant movie. Like, I remember it came out in the UK quite a bit ahead of when it came out in the States, and then a couple of years later, I remember vividly, randomly seeing the trailer for the second one, and you know, spoilers for the first one about who dies and who doesn't die. But then, with the main character being in the second one in the trailer, I was like, "Wait, what? How's that?" And like, because back then, I mean, like in the earlier mid 2000s, like the internet did exist, but it isn't what it is just now. So like, you weren't. I wasn't aware that A, they were making a second one. I wasn't aware that B, the American release had a completely different ending. So that threw me down a rabbit hole of trying to find like movie. I think it was like, it wouldn't have been IMDb back then. It was probably one of the first kind of movie website forums. What was it called? Oh, kind of mind. Anyway, but yeah, that's I've lost my own train of thought here, going on a tangent on The Descent. But yes, The Descent, the new 4K steelbook, very much looking forward to getting in that. It's a brilliant movie. It's one of my favorite horrors of all time. Even and the second one is not bad.
Yep.
Although I'll always have a little bit of a kind of standoffish attitude towards it because of that alternate ending. Because the original ending, the UK cut ending, is such a brilliant, bleak ending.
I was about to say it's pretty grim.
I disagree. I think the Americans got it better than we did. I didn't like the ending.
Really? Wait, which version did you see first, though?
I saw the English one first.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to call you a liar and say that you're wrong on your own iTunes.
Cheeky little bastard. I think Ellis, by the way, will be mad jealous because I remember I did a like top 20 favorite horror films of all time with him, and like not including Alien and stuff. He said that The Descent was his number one. So like like he absolutely adores The Descent, and I don't blame anyone who does. It's a remarkable film, and the director's remarkable as well. Love his work.
Yeah.
Guys, what are we all saying about this new Odyssey trailer and the highly accurate armor that they're all wearing? The internet has lost their mind. Looks awesome. I'm not fussed about it, but yeah, go on, guys. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's a movie. It doesn't need to be. It's not a documentary. A, it doesn't need to be historically accurate, and B, I think it was maybe Paul you were talking about earlier on. This whole like attitude of every movie has to be a masterpiece. It doesn't. Like I've seen a Reddit thread literally earlier on today where people posted like the still frames from the trailer, and they're saying, "Oh my god, look how beautiful is this! This movie is already going to be my number one of next year." And I'm like, it's a still from a trailer.
It's because it's Christopher Nolan.
Exactly, the Nolan, and I'm a big Nolan fan, apart from Tenet.
Same.
But like, it's the Nolan like fanboys. I'm not even fanboy. That's a disservice to the word fanboys. The Nolan zealots need to just chill the F out. Like, it's a trailer. It's a good trailer. It looks good. But to say that every frame of this trailer belongs in a museum is stupid.
Yes.
But the trailer does look cool. I don't care about the armor. It's not a documentary.
You know, I'd rather have the armor than the cast. Just say.
Ooh.
As soon as I saw that cast, I was like, I'm out.
Oh, really?
Elaborate. Tell us why.
Like, I don't mind Matt Damon, but he is not to the caliber of putting him as the forefront. Like, no, stop with the Matt Damon shit. Like, make him a side character. I don't really. I think Tom Holland is so overused, and so is Zendaya. Why is she in this movie? It's beyond me.
I forgot she was in it actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have I'm sorry, but it's weird to say, Elliot Page. Who is he gonna play? She whatever. God, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be politically correct here. I don't want to be an asshole, but like
Good luck.
I just see her as Juno still. Do you know what I mean? So it's like really hard for me to move past that. But I get it. It's just kind of like, oh no, because if this person is going to be, this, that, and the other, and you're going to be tough, I can't. Elliot Page is like 5'1". Like, quit it. Not tough.
Still more masculine than most of us men here, though. Just throwing out there.
I don't know.
What are you trying to say? But on the Odyssey, I think a film that no one mentions, and I absolutely love it, is Troy. And I'm excited for the Odyssey because I love Troy. Like, I love Troy so much. Like, Peter O'Toole is seen with Brad Pitt when he says enemies can be show respect. I just love it. And then I just think the Odyssey looks really good. But like you see, people need to just calm down. The cult of Nolan needs to just go to less meetings and just wait for the film to come out. Like, I seem like a miserable old so, but sometimes I am. But I like to wait for the movie. I look at the trailer and go, oh, I'm interested. But I try and be more reserved about me hype just to wait until the film comes out.
Hang on a minute. Are you saying you like to wait until you've seen the movie before you
don't tell the internet. Don't tell the internet.
What kind of weird attitude to have is that?
But yeah, it's just Odyssey looks great. I think Nolan, especially as a lover of like Jason the Argonauts, and I saw the exhibition of Ray Harryhausen in Edinburgh. I'm just a fan of those old school kind of movies like Sinbad and the Seventh Journey, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he does with the more mythical side of it. That's why I'm excited to see it. It's just how he handles that because he doesn't use CGI.
No, fair play. And like I said as well, sorry, talking wrong. Yeah, Ellis loves the Descent. So yeah, like you said, that's still, but not still, but the thing you got there, sexy as fuck, nice.
Oh, I thought he was just calling me sexy, but okay.
See, I said,
in my brain, he called me sexy, and I took it as a compliment. So,
go on. Yeah, #1 horror film for me. See, like I said, see, Ellis, I pay attention. I listen to what you say when we make love. I pay attention to what you say to me whilst with her. It was weird when he whispered that in my ear. That was some fucked up shit. Badger, guess what my favorite horror film is? Okay. I enjoyed the UK end of The Descent. That's because you're stupidly. Okay. What about the MCU trailer? Teaser trailers for Doomsday. Seems a bit lazy. First bunch of chairs and next to returning character holding a baby. I don't know. I'm detached from all of it. I am a fan of the MCU. Surprisingly, it's not my cup of tea. Surprisingly, I love plenty of what we got, and I'm unfazed with all the recent stuff we've had.
So I'll jump in here just now, then, as possibly the resident MCU fanboy. Even though this year's output was not great, so in my group chat with my mates, I got a bit of a kicking the other day there because went to see Avatar early on Friday. Like I said, it was the first show, and so I got to see the first trailer for the first time. I managed to avoid the kind of the bootleg copies and the AI recreation versions, which is a whole other topic to get into. So I managed to not see any of them. The kind of the main reveal was spoiled because people were just like literally just saying it. So that was a little bit disappointing. But watching the trailer, hearing the music, and then seeing Cap, I genuinely was like getting a little bit choked up and did roll a bit of a tear because I love the MCU so much, and specifically the Steve Rogers character and the arc that he went throughout the first from Iron Man to Endgame. So like the Infinity Saga, the arc that he went through in that character, I think is as close to perfect as you can get in a franchise like that. Not that there are any franchises like that. So the music specifically, but just that trailer did get me, and it's mainly to do with with the music, which I'm assuming I think would be Alan Silvestri's, like, you know, or at least a variation on one of his main cues. So am I hyped for Doomsday? Yes, because I love the MCU. However, I'm very, very, very anxious that they're going to basically they need to hit a home run with Doomsday. They absolutely need to hit a home run. Not just because they've had like 5 years of mediocre movies, but because of what they're doing by bringing those characters back. But when I was talking to someone, I think it was either in the chat here or on Instagram earlier on, yes, I'm sure they gave Downey and Evans and the Russo brothers an absolute metric ton of money. However, they didn't need a metric ton of money to come back. So there must have been something creatively that enticed them to come back, as well as a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, did you see when Chris Evans, I think it was recently, when they were asking him about him coming back as Steve Rogers, and he was just like, well, I was pretty happy with the ending of it. And then he was just kind of like, if I did, it would have to be perfect. And this was perfect. And I was just like, okay, sold. Because he's Captain America's my favorite. So as soon as I saw that, I was just like, okay, I'm going to go.
No, indeed. Ellis says, you always pay attention, dirty bastard. Okay. They certainly Lee says they certainly redefined the term teaser trailer. Understandable, though. I hope they show a bit more soon. Yeah, that day's coming, man. We got another question as well from I missed earlier on. Is this an open stream or closed? Thought I'd ask. Yeah, if you want to join, by all means, go for it. You just got to message me on Instagram and I'll send a link through. So yeah, just go for it. I'll get you through and all that. Yeah, by all means, if you want to join, go for it. Yeah, so anything else?
On the thing of the MCU as well, I think the Thor trailer is already leaked. Jimmy, you mentioned avoiding the bootleg.
Yeah.
The Thor trailer's leaked. I think there's another one, and then they're doing a big overall Doomsday teaser.
So from what I've read, you've got a Cap teaser, you've got a Thor teaser, and then you've got a Doomsday teaser, and then you'll have a full trailer. But yeah, I've seen it's not impossible to avoid, but I've seen a few screenshots of the Thor trailer leaked. The dialogue from that again has been leaked. There's no way of knowing if it's legit until it actually comes out. But for all intents and purposes, it's a fairly safe bet that what has been leaked for the Thor one is in fact legit. But I'm just trying to avoid it. So I can either see the full trailer in the cinema or see the official trailer on the Marvel YouTube channel, because I don't want to watch like a crappy enhanced cell phone recording from the cinema, and I absolutely don't want to watch an AI recreated version of it, because that's the whole other kind of ethical Skynet worms.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, say that again.
I said, oh yeah. That's what I said. Oh, no worries, though, dude. I would put the link publicly on there, but I don't know what pervert's going to join, so I can't. No worries, dude.
Don't do that. That's a bad
idea. Cool. Okay, yeah, so what else needs covered? Yeah, wanted to know what you guys are looking forward to for next year. So, yeah, by all means, Jimmy, I'll start with you, man.
Obviously looking forward to Doomsday. Looking forward to Brand New Day, especially because a lot of it was filmed in my home city. I got to see 4 or 5 days worth of filming for that. That was very, very cool. I wasn't there for the days that I think Tom Holland was. I think he was only there for 1 day, and then it was his stunt double. But that was very cool to see that being filmed. It was really great to see what I think in my mind it will be versus what it actually ends up being. So other than it being an MCU movie, Spider-Man movie, which is something I would want to go and see, there's an extra little bit of curiosity because I actually was there watching it being filmed, and it was big stunt scenes like tanks and shit getting blown up on Bothwell Street in Glasgow city centre next to the coffee shop and the pub and stuff like that I walked past. So that was very, very cool. What else am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. That was probably one of the surprise hits of the year for me, was 28 Years Later. Not because I didn't think it would be good. I loved the first one. I don't hate the second one, but yeah, it's not great. It's okay, but 28 Years Later was I enjoyed it, but it's such a different movie than what I was expecting. Like, it's less of a horror movie than I was thinking, and it is more. Someone said melodramatic earlier on, and I would say I wouldn't disagree with that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that as a negative. And something that really, really, really stood out with 28 Years Later was the score for it, which again I just got the other day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, love it, man.
I haven't cracked this one open yet either, but this is that's by a duo or by a group called Young Fathers, who are like a kind of like modern hip hop not dance, but like I'm too old to label the correct genres of it. But they're not known for scoring movies. I don't think they've scored movies at all in the past, but I think they did a phenomenal job with this. I think, was it Paul or Jordan, you mentioned earlier on, without going into too much spoilers, but like the bone tower fire scene in that movie, you know, bringing you to tears. I was the same, and a huge part of that is how effective the score is at that moment. So looking forward to the Bone Temple because of how much I enjoyed 28 Years. But again, I enjoyed it for a different reason. The Jimmy bit at the end was a bit of a, I think that was a bit of a misstep. I think they should have maybe put that as an end credits scene instead of a scene before the credits. I think that way people could have still seen it, but would have kind of like disassociated it with the overall movie. Because I think the Jimmy scene will be less controversial once you see 28 Years Later. But when it's part of once you see the Bone Temple, but the Jimmy scene in and of itself as the last scene of a single movie, it's very, very jarring. It's very, very jarring. I'm trying to think, what else am I looking forward to for 2026?
I've got quite a few, so I can help you out.
Yeah, go for it. One thing I'm not looking forward to is Supergirl, because I think, like you, Ashley, I'm a big Superman fan. I'm a big Henry Cavill as Superman fan, but I didn't go into James Gunn's Superman already deciding that I'd hated it.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't special. I think that I think David Cornswet did an okay job. I think the best thing about that movie is ironically the non-superhero stuff. The interview scene where they're going back and forward talking about the ethics of what Superman does. I was like, I want that movie. Give me more of that. In contrast, the scenes with Lex Luthor playing the video game, like 1A, and his, like, you know, puppet punching Superman, that's from a different movie. That's from a stupid kids movie. Anyway, sorry, Ashley.
No, you're fine.
No, you take over, Ashley, because I can't think of anything else that's coming out next year.
Okay.
But I will nod aggressively when I agree with what you're saying. Go.
I try to make a list of the ones because I was like, I'm going to forget. But I definitely have 28 Years Later. I do have The Mandalorian and Grogu. I love Star Wars, so I'm just excited to see it again. You know what I mean? On the big screen. I don't care. It's probably going to suck, but who cares? Just give me some lightsabers and we're fine. But I'm really stoked to see The Bride because I really want to see
that looks awesome.
Yes, I really want to see what Maggie Gyllenhaal does with that. And then watching that trailer with Christian Bale, I was just like, sold, dude. And I like what's her name? Jessie Buckley, I think it is. Yeah, I like her too. So I'm sure it'll be good. I really want to see Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling because I like science fiction stuff. And then
aggressively nodding, yes.
Yeah. And then the one that just like randomly came up, and it's the most random teaser I've ever seen is Digger with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't know what the hell this is about, but please let me see this. And then Evil Dead Burn, because I just love the Evil Dead franchise.
Hell yeah.
It's my jam. And then I don't care. I want to see the Super Mario Brothers movie, the second one. I really liked the first one. I was like pleasantly surprised. And then
it made a lot of money, that's for sure.
Yeah, it did. My most anticipated is Werewolf.
Oh,
Robert Eggers is doing. I hope it actually comes out next year too. But yeah, and Ready or Not too.
Yes, yes.
I love that. I love that first one. So hopefully the second one's good. But yeah, that's what I got
guys,
so far.
I'm going to jump in quickly to say I need to go pee, so I will be disappearing for a couple of minutes. Badger, I will make sure I get plenty of cream for my hands.
My hand is actually itchy. I'm being a good boy, not complaining. But yeah. Paul, why didn't you give Jimmy shit, by the way, when he needed to urinate?
He's a professional.
He's a professional.
Some fucking cheek. Yeah, Ellis is joining. Ellis is joining soon, but I'm just waiting for his waiting for him to join. So okay, fine. I'll get some comments going real quick. Yeah, it's okay. I've said post verify me backstage. They remove link, but it's your stream, mate. Yeah, that would be a bit difficult. Sorry, my friend, but yeah. Loved the 28 years opening, as did I. My favorite bit of the film, I'd say. But didn't like the rest of the film. I get it. It's a weird movie. I get it. Lee watched 28 years later last night. Definitely didn't. It's definitely different to what I expected. Jeez, the alpha zombie was fun to get. I understand Badger's comment. Oh, yeah. All right, Gosling, that's literally me. Oh, if that's the case, you can come on the show then, Ryan Gosling. Project Hail Mary and Digger look fun. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's so much madness coming out. Luke, what are you looking forward to this year, man?
So I think June 3 is my most anticipated.
Yes.
Love it. Bone Temple. I'm looking forward to what's his name? Eggers Werewolf, which is spelt weird. And then Mortal Kombat 2, because I love a good Mortal Kombat film.
Hell yeah.
I was really upset that the actor who played Shang Tsung in the original passed away recently. Shocking. And then Mandalorian Grogu, yes. And I think Mandalorian Grogu is a separate script because they said season 4 is written, which I thought the movie was a replacement for the season 4. And then Avengers Doomsday. Unfortunately for me, Avengers, which I love up until like Endgame minus a few recent ones. It's more like a curiosity because I just think it's a bit of a I don't know what I want. I just don't know how I feel about it. It's just it's a strange feeling when you go from being really hyped, being like, I have to live to see the end of the Thanos saga, to being like, nah, let's see what happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
There's that many actors and that many schedules to fulfill. If it isn't green screen the movie, I don't know, like a jigsaw puzzle. Like they're gonna. Alan Cummins even said he didn't know what he was in, who he was acting with. He just had lines to say against the green backdrop. So I think it's going to be a very strange movie to see that's going to be like spliced together. And I think before the movie's even out, there's going to be so many EI fakes of on-set photos or whatever versus real photos. And then we'll see if the plot isn't leaked before the film's released, because those Marvel movies, like the trailers, people just love to spoil the whole surprise. It's weird. It's strange.
I know. What they did with No Way Home is just unforgivable. Really is.
Crazy.
Unforgivable. But yeah. Paul, what are you saying, buddy?
Yeah, so anything comic book related, I'm there day one. I'm a big comic book reader. The magic of the MCU is still not lost on me. Like, the films aren't as good as they were, but I still have that same feeling of, oh my God, I'm seeing these characters on the big screen that I didn't have when I was a kid. That magic is still not lost on me, even with the subpar films and like Fantastic Four. I enjoyed. I think it's better than the two previous ones he did. Could have been better, of course, but I enjoyed it. Thunderbolts, I enjoyed. Can't wait for Supergirl to see that different version from that god awful fucking TV show that they did a few years back. Can't wait to see more of a version of the comic that I've read. Dune, of course, I absolutely adored the first two Dune films. Probably my most anticipated film is probably Zach Crager's Resident Evil, because of my
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that, because that was mine.
Yeah, sorry, man.
How did I miss? You're making a new Resident Evil movie?
I'm a I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. It's one of my top 3 favorite video game franchises of all time. Been playing them since day one, back in the early mid-90s. We haven't had a good Resident Evil. We've had okay ones. We've had absolute awful ones. I'm begging, please just give us a good Resident Evil film. And the fact that it's set in the world of the games, but it's its own side story, I think that'll lend well. That seems to work when they do video game adaptations. When they're not adapting it, they're sort of just making a story within canon of the world. That seems to work better. And I've seen a few screenshots of him filming the film, and what they're doing with it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see if we can finally get a decent Resident Evil film. So that's probably my most anticipated of next year.
Okay, now Jiggy Man, I understand. That's kind of like Fallout, right? Like it's set in the same universe.
Yeah.
Dig it. All right, yeah, cool. Jordan, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, mine. I'd actually done a top 10 anticipated the other week, and my number 1 is actually Curry Barker's Obsession, just because I've been hearing all this great stuff about it from the film festivals and stuff. It's about a guy who, I think he wishes for this girl to be infatuated with him because he really fancies her, and she doesn't want anything to do with him, and then she becomes ultra obsessive. I just think that's a good concept, and it goes in all weird directions, I've heard, so definitely up for that one. And he did actually do a found footage film that he made for $900, according to him, and it's on YouTube for free, and I thought it was a really good found footage film called Milk and Cereal, so he's definitely got talent. Looking forward to what he's going to do in Obsession. And the other one, Paul robbed it off me, is Resident Evil, because after watching Weapons, Zach Cregger, man, I'm just so excited to see what he can do. I'm a bit different to Paul because I kind of wish they were adapting the games, because all of the material is there to do it. Like, just adapt the first game, then do the second one. But I do have confidence that if anyone can pull it off, it's him, because Weapons was awesome to me, I thought, and I did like Barbarian as well. Mortal Kombat 2, that trailer, just following Johnny Cage, like, that's my type of film. It looks like it's a throwback to the cheesy 80s, 90s, one-liners and everything. And I love Mortal Kombat growing up, so got to say that one. And I hope Terrifier 4 comes out next year. I don't think it's going to, but it is slated for next year, so that would be up there as well.
Hell yeah, man. I dig it. With me, it's pretty generic, but a lot of it is just sequels. So yeah, obviously 28 years later, The Bone Temple, absolutely. Brand New Day and Doomsday, looking forward to big time. Strangely enough, I'm mad looking forward to Devil Wears Prada 2. Devil Wears Prada was jiggy, man. I love that movie. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I'm still a man, by the way, now that I've said that, still a man. The other ones, though, is just a load of video game adaptations. I'm not a fan of the games, but I still really am looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2 big time. I was a big fan of that first movie that came out recently. Big fan. Again, not a fan of the games, but I'm looking forward to Street Fighter.
That trailer was crazy, man.
That was bonkers. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I like that trailer or not. I'm still like,
me neither.
Bonkers. Like,
yeah, I still want to watch it though. That was the second game I ever owned, and I was never a fan of it, even though I grew up playing it. I never was, but I can't deny that I think there's potential there. So we will see. I'm looking forward to that. And Mario Galaxy, I am mad crushed that it wasn't what they originally intended, Super Mario World.
Is that weird?
Yeah, no, it just irritated me. I mean,
Yeah,
on a personal bias, that might be my favorite Mario game ever.
Yeah.
And it was the first game I ever owned, ever. So on a personal bias, I was looking forward to seeing my youth get recaptured. But sort of, I'm not a toxic fan. I can accept it. My main worry, my main concern for it is that it looks like they're going too big, too epic, too quick. I think they need to, ground things a bit before getting that big. But sort of at the end of the day, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm not about to kick off about a Super Mario movie not being what I wanted it to be. So it is what it is. I'm okay with it. But yeah, those are absolutely what I'm looking forward to. However, the number one thing I'm looking forward to next year, the number one, GTA 6. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. yeah, that's we're not gonna have lives for a good number of months when that comes out.
It comes out on my 30th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On the exact day?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's going to be a birthday present and a half.
So my missus was like, so for your 40th, you want to sit in the house and play video games? I was like, yes.
Absolutely. Oh, no. You're going to be a father then as well.
Yeah, but it's my birthday, so I can make things work, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Or I might be a father.
Let us know how that goes.
Oh, dude, yeah, I want to know exactly how that goes. You multitasking being a dad and playing that would be interesting.
You can babysit, man. You can babysit.
Well, of course, we got to do a DNA test, see who the dad really is. Man. Give it time, man. We shall see. We shall see. Will it be bold or not? We'll see. Yeah. Ellis might be joining soon. I just can't have at the moment more than 6 people. I'm not allowed on. So whenever, that's not pressure for someone to leave. I'm just, I'm just throwing it out there. If someone ends up having to leave early, it's all jiggy. We'll get Ellis on. But yeah, sorry, brother. I wanted to have you on, but yeah, I'm just a cheapskate. If I paid for this StreamYard, I'd be allowed more. But I'm just a broke little bitch. So sorry, dude. Later on, though, man. Later on. And that's just it. Project Hail Mary, hallelujah. It'll be full of grace, I'm sure. Oh my gosh. Dad jokes. The dad joke is strong with this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Is anyone else looking forward to GTA 6, by the way?
Yeah.
I'll play it. I'll try to play it.
Big time off work for that. I do. I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to hop off and do responsible adult things and get sorted for that. But what I'm going to say is echo what Jimmy said and what Ellis has said about Descent. When I went to see it at the cinema this year, it was a 4K presentation, so it looked clean. And then, but as well, for a movie, like what I said about color grading, you can actually see the scenes in the dark. Whereas now, with movies, scenes in the dark, they've like turn the contrast down. I don't understand it. It's my massive, biggest bugbear. But this has been really fun to be on a podcast. So thank you very much, everyone, for chatting. And I'll speak to you soon.
Cool, man.
Have a good Christmas.
I really was not pushing anyone to go.
No, I do. I didn't realize the time.
He took the hint. He took the hint, badge.
Thank you very much, and have a good night, everyone. Have a nice Christmas.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
Thanks. Merry Christmas, brother. Take care. I'm not actually going to invite Ellis on. I just want to get rid of that guy. Right. Ellis, I'm going to invite you on now, my friend, because I need something to laugh at. Okay, there you are. Hey.
Right, I'll be back. 2 minutes, bro. Yay, Ellis, look at him. I love him. Back in a minute.
Ellis comes on, Paul's goes off. Is there history there? Have you guys got beef?
Luke, I just want to say I feel like shit now, for God's sake. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for having me on, Badger.
Pleasure, man.
Guys, I'm just going to say up front, I've had a few drinks after the work shift, so I'm a little bit wavy, but I'll just speak when I'm spoken to. Jimmy, the Descent is fucking awesome, mate. So glad. Mate, that steelbook, how lovely. Absolutely lovely. Have you checked the 4K out yet?
No, it's not even out of the cellophane. I've not even open yet.
Lovely.
I'll probably... I think most of my family, I think they've had an early night, so I think I've got the TV to myself for the rest of the night. So I may pop that on after the stream. However, I do still have a few episodes of Welcome to Derry to watch. I want to get them. I want to get them seen. I want to get them seen before everything gets spoiled for me. So I'll probably just push on with Welcome to Derry.
Jimmy, favorite show of the year? Welcome to Derry. So I haven't seen a lot of TV this year. I've seen a bit of Pluribus, but I haven't finished all the episodes. But Welcome to Derry, holy shit! I wasn't expecting that to be as good as what it was, but I've absolutely loved that season.
Ellis, did you prefer it to Alien Earth?
Oh my God, Badger, are we for real? Is that a real question?
No.
That's a good segue. That's a good segue, I suppose, to chat about favorite TV shows of the year.
Go on. Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't mean me. No, I think The one that immediately came to my mind, it's it's a bit of a common answer, I think, but Andor season 2.
Oh yeah,
like
beauty.
I think it didn't quite reach the heights of season 1 for me, but it was but season 1 was like one of the best TV shows, one of the best TV seasons of all time. Season 2, even though it's not as good as season 1, it's still bloody phenomenal. The writing in that is like next level. I didn't realize how much they'd spent on it. I think like news came out recently about how much they'd spent on it. Something like for over the course of like both seasons, it was more than like the budget of one of any individual prequel movie, which is mental. But clearly, because it doesn't look like a flashy, expensive show, but whatever they spent the money on, I think they've spent it in the right place, because that's definitely one of the standout shows of the year for me. I didn't watch that many TV shows. I will be a negative Nancy and say what I hated this year TV show wise, and that was Ironheart. Again, my beloved MCU just breaking my heart left, right, and center with this year's output, and to an extent. Ironheart was just not good. Just not good.
Literally never heard of it until the moment you mentioned it. I'm looking it up now. Nothing about it's rung a bell, so I guess I've been living under a rock.
Have you seen Wakanda Forever?
No.
Okay. So it's. I mean, I'm not going to give it any more airtime than it deserves. You don't want to watch it. It's rubbish. I can't imagine anything that happened in that show will have any lasting impact or consequence on future plots or storylines of the MCU, other than maybe the character being in it. But one line of dialogue will explain who she is and where she comes from, and they'll just ignore the 6 episodes of crap.
Cool.
Andor season 2, brilliant. Ironheart, rubbish.
Wow. The ratings on Ironheart are mad low. I've literally never heard of it. Must have been living under a rock. So this is attached to people.
Because that's technically a TV show, a miniseries. It was like 4 episodes. Adolescence and Andor season 2, top quality television.
Yeah. Adolescence was difficult, man. I can't imagine being a parent watching that. I can't imagine it. So that must have been a proper horror story for you. That must have been insane.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was loads of funny memes coming out after it of like, as soon as that came out, all the funny memes of like parents rushing to check their kids' phones and stuff like that. I didn't quite do that, but I do. It's not to trivialize it, but, because those memes were funny. And I'm not saying that you have to be a parent to enjoy that show, but I definitely like anything involving children and kind of works of art. It does have a different impact on you if you're a parent versus not being a parent. Case in point, not to go off on a complete fucking random tangent. However,
go for it.
When I first saw Interstellar, didn't have any kids, wasn't a father, didn't love it, didn't hate it. I thought, that's okay, but I much prefer Inception. Cut to 10, 15 years later, watching it again when they did the re-release, and I'm just destroyed. Wow. And I'm like, it's still the same movie, but I just have I can appreciate it and connect with it on a completely different level.
Oh man, Jordan, do you relate to that there, my friend? Because you're a parent as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of films I see that I've rewatched over the years that just hit harder as a parent. I haven't rewatched Interstellar since becoming a dad, to be honest, but I know it's not as good as a film, but I always think Pet Sematary is a little bit of a weird one, because when you watch that as a father now, you're like, wow, would you really bring your kid back if you could? Because it's like such a weird decision to make, but you'd be so lost without them. So that's one that I changed a little bit since I've rewatched it. But yeah, I need to rewatch Interstellar definitely, because I was a bit like Jimmy there. First time, I was like, yeah, it was all right, but I just haven't rewatched it since the cinema. So,
I could only imagine me and Ellis haven't had children just yet, but we will adopt one day. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, me and Badger will adopt.
You beat me by 1 second on that.
Oh yeah, we could try and make a baby if you want, Ellis. It's all good.
Oh my god,
yeah, mate, I'm down. Let's do it.
I know you're down. You ain't gonna be fucking up. Not when I'm there. You're the bottom bunk, bitch, motherfucker.
Before we move too far on from Jimmy's second option of Andor season 2, can I just second that and say that was absolutely phenomenal TV? And for someone who's not like a big Star Wars fan to begin with, I'm a big prequels guy, but that's just because I saw them in the cinema. I didn't see the OG trilogy. I've never been a big Star Wars guy, to be fair, but Andor, both season 1 and season 2 have been something that I've like tried to get my partner to watch because I think she would really dig it. Being someone who isn't a Star Wars fan whatsoever, I think there's a lot of like real world issues in that show that's definitely moving like today's environment with politics, warfare, and stuff like that. And I think it really like hits home pretty hard, that show. Even when you're not a Star Wars fan, because I think the writing's so good. Like I don't know what I prefer, like the speech at the end of season 2 or the speech at the end of season 1. Like I think they're both phenomenal. And just before I move on, I just want to say like I'm a big fan of scores to movies, to shows and stuff. And I think the score for Andor, both seasons, is absolutely amazing. Yep. I love how it like it changes every sort of intro a little bit. It's never the same. I just think it's amazing TV. I'm a bit upset it's over, to be fair. But we've always got Rogue One to watch, which is like looked at in a totally different light when you've got them 2 seasons now as well. Yes. But yeah, Andor season 2, like Star Wars fan or not, amazing TV.
Nice. I need to give it a try, man, but I just gave up on Star Wars a while ago.
Imagine you like it, man.
I'll give it a try. I'm not a toxic hater or anything, but just that the Disney films just bugged me big time, so I just kept away. Not a massive hater. I support anyone who likes them, but just for me, I was just like, yeah, I don't want to get hurt anymore, so I just stepped away. But I might watch it at some point down the road. We'll see, dude. If I gave Alien Earth a fucking chance, I'm sure I can give it a chance. I'm sure. I mean, like, even I was a supporter of the stuff most people hated, and I still hated that show. But it is what it is. Yeah, actually, you're a big Star Wars fan. Do you second like what they're all saying?
You know what's funny is I got rid of Disney Plus a long time ago, and the last Star Wars show that I watched was season 2 of Mandalorian.
Okay.
And I'm kind of bummed because all the other ones, they look intriguing enough. So maybe one day I'll get back on that train of watching the shows from Star Wars. But
you jumped off Mandalorian at the right time.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I haven't seen any of it. The only show I've seen was the Obi-Wan show, which I did like more than most people. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Okay. I haven't even seen Mandalorian yet. But I will get on it because I've heard great things. One day I will. I'm just not in a mood. But yeah, but what about the rest of the shows, like in general, not just Star Wars in general? You've seen anything else, Ashley?
Well, really, the only shows I've watched this year has been The Last of Us. I'm gonna be a dad.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Well, that's the
God, it's the cringiest freaking line ever spoken in TV before.
It's the modern dictionary definition of cringe.
Because oh God, when you watch or you play the game, either you play it or you just rewatch gameplay, and you see that scene that when she says that, it's just like it does not match the character at all. It's like pisses me off. But I like The Last of Us, even though I have my gripes with it, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around how Bella Ramsey got that job, but whatever. Just because you're in Game of Thrones doesn't mean you're good.
Wow, that's some dark words, right? That's fighting words right there. Fighting words.
It is fighting words. She can come at me too. I don't care.
I would. Notice how I'm sitting in silence. I wait.
I would. It's insane how much money I would pay to watch you two like mud wrestle, and I don't mean that in a pervy way. I just want to see. I just want to see like who the fuck wins. That'd be the most badass fight scene.
I don't know. I think I have a little bit more built up rage than her, so good luck. What is the other? Oh, I've watched Stranger Things, and that's about it. I haven't watched Fallout yet, even though I know that they're only doing like one episode, because I loved season 1 of Fallout. But I'm pretty sure that's all I've watched.
I was pretty let down by the new season of Stranger Things, to be fair, and I don't know. I don't know whether that's something to do with like where I'm at and the age I'm at, and when I first saw that first season, because it's been so long and they take so long in between seasons that I just think it falls out of the consciousness a little bit. So I really struggled watching that new season of Stranger Things. Like, I wasn't really into it at all. I don't know whether that's like a me problem, because all the cast and stuff come up on my phone so often on like Instagram when they're doing like interviews and stuff like that, and you just start separating the character from the actor, and they start, I don't know, they almost merge into one a little bit. Like, I only see Millie Bobby Brown at this point, you know, and it's a bit like, oh, like, I don't know whether that's great or not. Sadie Sink is awesome in Stranger Things. I think she's really good. Like, she's obviously going to have a mysterious role in the upcoming Spider-Man film. Definitely Jean Grey. Well, let's hope.
Let's hope.
But yeah, for me, and you know what was really hard about watching Stranger Things this year is because I'm watching Welcome to Derry at the same time, and I feel like that is doing such a better job with handling like the kids' story a little bit. But yeah, I've fanboyed out over Welcome to Derry this year. I thought it was a really, really good show. And like, I think because I've loved that show so much and how it wrapped up and stuff, especially that final episode, it's just like overshadowed Stranger Things a little bit for me. So maybe it was just bad timing. Maybe if Stranger Things had come out a bit before Welcome to Derry, I would have preferred that. I don't know, but yeah, what's everyone else's sort of opinion on the new first part of Stranger Things?
I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's a little bit strange. It's been a while. I'm just like, every recap video is like fucking 35 minutes long, and I'm like, yeah. The second episode, I was getting into it a bit more than the first, but I'm not loving it.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I can definitely, like, I was actually talking about this with my buddy. She was sitting there. She goes, you know, I'm excited that, you know, you get Max in it, right? And I was just going, and she's like, but why is she always just in a coma like the whole time, basically? And I was like, because she's the best actress in the whole show. And they don't want her to outshine everybody. I mean, I don't mind the other kids, but they're not on her level. Like,
no.
They're not even kids now, are they? Either. They're like fucking 28.
Yeah.
Well, shit, what Steve is like in his mid-30s and he's playing like a 20-year-old. I mean, that's a little bit more believable.
One of them's got to have a divorce, like somewhere down.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that their problem is that they split it up. They should have just put it out like they did with the other seasons. Yeah. Because it's just, why are you making us wait? And we get it on Christmas Day, and you guys get it, what, the next day?
Boxing Day, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we get it in the UK. The episodes drop at 1 a.m. My boy, our middle child, he's 12. He is a huge Stranger Things fan. He is obsessed with Stranger Things fan. It's obsessed with Stranger Things. Genuinely, all he's asked for Christmas is to be allowed to stay up to watch those 3 episodes. And I was like, look, if that's what you want to do, it's Christmas, we can do that. However, they're not going to start till 1. Each episode is going to be at least an hour long. That means you're staying up until between 4 and 5. I don't think you'll do it. I think you'll fall asleep, and I don't think you'll enjoy it as much because you'll be fighting sleep. And he was like, no. I want to do it. And I'm like, okay, then fair enough. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as to what you were saying, Ashley, about them splitting it up, I think that it's a very kind of algorithmic, budgetary, monetary profit reason for doing that. I think by doing that, basically Netflix / Stranger Things are basically saying, yeah, we own Christmas this year.
Yeah,
because that's what every algorithm is going to be pushing to everybody. Like,
isn't it like people are going to sign up for 2 months as well? Like, they're going to get 2 months out of people, November and December.
and that's the other thing. Splitting it over more than 30 days means that the people who only buy it for that show have to buy it for 2 months. So I think, the reason they've split it is nothing but profit, and to maximize the algorithm. Not that I'm against that, because it's like I like many people, I pay for Netflix every month, so that was never going to be an issue for me, other than the annoyance of watching 4 episodes over a couple of days and then having to wait 6 or 7 weeks, and then watching 3 episodes at 1 a.m. on Christmas night / Boxing Day morning, and then planning a New Year's Eve party around the finale of Stranger Things, because we're all fans of it. But like I said, my boy is a huge fan of it. So my enjoyment of Stranger Things is linked to how much my kid enjoys it, how much my boy enjoys it as well. So those two things, I can't separate them. Not that I dislike the show. I do think that the hype was so, I don't want to say overhyped, because I did enjoy Volume 1 of Season 5. But I do think the hype was at such a level that I didn't love it. Yeah. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I do think the kids having aged out of the roles is an issue. Some of them having aged out of acting ability as a kid being forgivable versus acting ability as a 20-year-old being less forgivable. I think that's an issue, to be honest. Yeah. And I also think the whole Netflix ethos of over describing what's happening in the dialogue, the writing of a show, I don't know whether it's because someone mentioned it, but I did notice that they do a lot of, like, it used to be show don't tell when it came to film and TV. It's a visual medium. Show what your characters are doing. They don't have to narrate what they're doing. I feel like they narrate and they recap in that show, especially the most recent episodes, way too much. I feel like, like I think you said, Ashley, there's like half an hour of each episode is basically one character telling another character what happened in the previous few scenes. And you're like, we know that, we just watched that, so
move on, please. That's
a bit annoying. Annoying. So yeah, I liked Volume 1 of Season 5. Didn't love it. However, I'm very much in Netflix's pocket, because our entire Christmas and New Year family holiday season is Stranger Things themed.
Yeah. Do you know what was one thing that kind of made me laugh, though, this season, especially for some reason, when 11 is like training? What are you training for, honey? Like, you literally can move things with your mind. What are you running around for? Like, stop.
I did like the Goonies callback, though.
That was great. That was great.
I did like that. Yeah.
It was just kind of silly. I was just like, you've already done this kind of stuff.
So when you see, I think I kind of agree with you there, but I think there's a deliberate bit of foreshadowing there, because not to spoil what happens in the later episodes, but the training montage in the first episode, when she has to break into the base in the later episode, it's almost beat for beat, jump for jump, the same.
Yeah.
How coincidental.
Exactly. Yeah. It's almost like they planned it like that.
Right.
I haven't seen a single episode of Stranger Things yet, so I need to catch up big time. I don't even know what the show's about. I literally don't.
I actually think
strange things.
You'll enjoy it. I think given your age and given the movies you grew up on, I definitely think you'll enjoy at least the first couple of seasons. At least the first season, for sure.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'm going into it pretty open-minded. I'm not going to let any hype catch me up or anything, because that's just, I caught up with Walking Dead way too late. I made sure to avoid all of the hype that I had, and that's why I ended up enjoying it as long as it was. Not the same for Game of Thrones because I hated it. I didn't finish it, but I made sure not to let the hype ruin anything for me. So I'm doing the same for Stranger Things big time. But speaking of TV shows, one thing I am looking forward to so much, too much in fact, to the point where I'm trying not to hype it up in my head. I'm nervously awaiting it. God of War. That starts shooting in a few months.
You keep talking shit about it on Instagram. Get out of here. I can't do this. I can't do it.
Okay, first of all, don't take Paul's place giving me jip, all right? Okay? Christ,
I always give you shit. Get out of here.
What the hell, man? Jesus Christ, we're not even married yet and you're putting me in a doghouse. What the fuck was that? No, pretty much I'm nervous because I think all the rumors I hear about who they're going to cast as Kratos, it's just fucking stupid. It's that simple. I keep on championing it. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I do want Christopher Judge. I do. I don't care if he's black. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Is it Amazon that's doing this, by the way?
So yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
I think Tom Holland would be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jordan,
No. He'd make a great solid Snake. I've been saying it to Paul for ages. Tom Holland would make a great solid Snake. Absolutely.
He did make a fucking good Nathan Drake.
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus Christ. I think I lost like 5 more inches of hair. Like, Jesus Christ, just fell out right then. No. We're going to see what happens. The casting choices for God of War seem to be a bit hit or miss, but I do want Christopher Judge the most. At the end of the day, he's not just a deep voice. The guy won awards for his acting because he did all the motion capture work. Plus, he's in his early 60s and he's official proof that being in your 60s is not old. I don't care what anyone says. Being in your 60s is not old. They say life's too short, but if you're old in your 60s, that's taking the piss. This guy, he's huge. If he came up to me and said, Badger, I'm going to beat you up, I'd shit myself. He's goddamn huge. He won awards for his acting ability, his motion capture work, all of it. I think he's astonishing. I want to see him big time as Kratos or Dave Bautista. I'd accept that, I guess. But anyone else, I'm just like, I don't know, man. All the other options I've heard are pissing me off. But yeah, we'll see. That's the one I'm the most juiced for. But yeah, I haven't been talking shit about it. I'm just scared.
You're talking shit. Get out of here.
I think it'll be interesting to see what Amazon do with all these properties, to be fair. I think all eyes are on Amazon at the moment because obviously they've got the rights to the Bond franchise. Denis Villeneuve, Tomb Raider. Obviously. Who is it? Sophie, who's playing Tomb Raider? She's out of
Game of Thrones chick.
Yeah. That's
Sophie Turner.
Yeah, Sophie Turner. I just think it's just going to be an interesting next few years for Amazon to see if they're real contenders in the game of streaming and whatnot. But I'm sweating about them doing Bond, man. For some reason, one half of me is Bezos is just gonna chuck millions at this, being we want this to be amazing. Obviously, Denis Villeneuve's doing that film, so I think that'll be. You couldn't get any better than probably Nolan for that film.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So, and obviously the game's coming out soon as well, which I'm definitely going to be getting my hands on. So
game looks good, man. The game looks alright.
It's just been delayed.
Has it?
Yeah, I put a post out just earlier this evening. Not long. I think 3 months.
All right, cool.
We'll see. Oh, Lee said enjoyed Stranger Things. They are really overdoing playing running up that hill, though. Plus,
they really did. I can't believe they used it again in this season. It's well, come on, man. We've just remember the summer of running up the hill, you go into a fucking Greg's and it's on.
I think we got through the first episode and it wasn't there. And I said, Georgia, my partner, I was just I don't think they must have been able to afford the rights to that song this year. Then no, I was definitely proven wrong.
I got no idea. I got no idea about any of this. I'm gonna be catching up though soon.
The one person who's laughing all the way to the bank is Kate Bush.
Yeah,
she's made millions off it as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good for her. Dude, she's a G, so she should. Legend. Yeah. Plus, this season feels like Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors. I think that's the 5th one, isn't it? I can't remember.
No, that's the 3rd one.
I watched that for the first time this year. Dream Warriors.
Oh, nice. It's
What did you
interesting.
tell us?
It's
Love it.
interesting.
I thought it was really good, to be fair. Really good.
It's interesting.
I liked
for
it.
what
I
remember.
liked it. To be fair, this might be sacrilege. I liked it better than the first one.
It's
So do I.
not. Most people do.
I like it better than the. It's my favorite one.
Oh, is it really? All right.
Yeah.
Legend.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. It's definitely better than that fucking remake. Jesus. Christ.
That is a phenomenal film. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Yeah, I
kidding.
don't get the hate for the remake either.
I like the remake.
It's
I
perfect.
like
It's,
Whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa. Ashley was being sarcastic because she's smart. What's wrong with you two?
But I do think it's funny. I
Is
find
it
it funny.
Is it Jackie Earl Grey? What the
Hey,
hell?
Jackie Earl Haley.
Oh my God.
LV.
I think he's sick. I think he's really good in it. And I don't know if that's just 'cause I really like him in the role of Rorschach. That
No,
I'm just like,
That's
I
what
agree.
it is.
I agree. No, I agree. I thought he was really good in the role.
I'm just laughing at Ellis saying Earl Grey. That's T-Bug.
Yeah.
look, right, I wasn't calling him a teabag. I just kinda-
It's a teabag.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's true.
Earl Grey's a nice.
Jackie Earl Grey.
I love when I know I'm just surrounded by British people talking about tea.
British invasion. British invasion. So, enjoyed Strange Things. Oh no, you've already said that. No worries. Yeah, cool, man.
You know what else was like Dream Warriors this year was Black Phone 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
was.
never saw Black Phone 2.
Maybe.
I actually
Yeah.
liked it.
Lots of Dream Warriors vibes in that film.
No, fair play. I wouldn't know. I thought the first one was just a whatever, so I'm not too fussed about a second.
I
But we'll see.
thought Ethan Hawke was so good in that first
Yep,
one. Then it
yep.
was just like surrounded by a little bit of nonsense that I wasn't down for. Like the paranormal aspect of the Black Phone let it down for me, but it's so annoying because Ethan Hawke is sick in that film.
Of course he
great.
was. Yeah, absolutely wonderful in that. It's one of his better roles, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't even say that lightly. I don't say that lightly. Although I am so juiced, and I know Ashley agrees with me on this. The next installment in the Before trilogy might be coming out soon, and they might be calling it After something. I don't know.
There's another one of them coming.
Yeah, but it's so yeah, we've had like before like sunrise, before sunset, before midnight. I think the fourth one's going to be called After something, I believe.
I watched all them three for the first time this year.
Oh.
Just recently, a couple of months ago as well. I love them.
Oh, really? You liked them, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. The
Wow.
third one was my least favourite because it was like a big argument all the way through the film, but they need to rectify that in the fourth. So I'm glad there's a fourth coming.
I disagree. I thought that argument was amazing. I thought it was so realistic and well done.
I know a lot of people say it's the best, but
Absolutely. Me and Ellis argue like that whenever we talk about Alien Romulus. So he's shirtless as well, as it happens, just like she was. He's on the bed shirtless. I'm there talking shit to him, and eventually he submits because I weigh like 20 stone more than he does. So he knows not to fuck with me. He knows what happens. Gravity's a motherfucker, innit, Ellis?
I'm not saying anything.
No, I can't wait. Those films, it's kind of like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. It's hard for me to separate them all, even though they are different films. Obviously, I see them as one whole movie to me. Those films are movies to me. The Before trilogy, those films are movies to me, inspiring. And if people out there don't mind the fact that it's pretty much just walking and talking, pretty much throughout all three films, it's just walking and talking, getting in a car and talking, getting on a train talking. If you can handle that, I recommend it because those films are astonishing to me. Like probably my top 20 favorite movies of all time. I don't know where my taste would be without them. Check it out if you guys haven't. That's what I'd say. Sinister, Luke's back. Sinister is great too with Ethan Hawke.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, man. I heard awful things about the second one, so I refused to watch it because I was like, yeah, I'm keeping my love for that film pure. No one's fucking with it. But yeah, that's a wonderful film, Sinister. I thought it was real creepy, real scary. Yeah, Ethan Hawke, man, dynamic as hell. Love it. Absolutely love his work. Oh, one more thing I'd like to talk about for next year as well. Just want to know if there's anyone else out there who's with me on this. I am pretty nervous, but still looking forward to the new Silent Hill movie.
Oh, yeah. baby.
Yes.
Big time. Even though it looks real stupid what they've done with the main character, the main character just looks nothing like the guy from the second game. Sorry, I'm gonna not be a toxic fan and just accept something different. I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it big time because I really was a fan of that. The first movie that they did, warts and all, I was a real big fan of it. But yeah, just wondered if anyone else here was moving on that.
Yeah, the first movie's brilliant. I really enjoyed the first Silent Hill movie. I remember I wasn't a huge player of the game or games, but I do remember playing them briefly, and the mechanics of like when the siren goes and whatnot. I do remember that in the game. The first movie I think is brilliant. I think I've saw the second one, but it wasn't that great. Is this new one? Is this a reboot? I take it, yeah.
An adaptation of the second game.
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean. So it's not in terms of the two movies that were released were the same universe. They were like, movie one, movie two. The second one.
So each game's a different story set within Silent Hill. So the second game is in Silent Hill, but it's complete different characters and whatnot. So
yes. So this new movie is, I believe, it's deleting the second film. Thank God. And it's deleting it.
It is crap.
Oh God, yes, fucking terrible.
The second film was based on the third game, so
that's right.
I've recently just watched that second film for the first time. Like you guys, I was like a big fan of that first Silent Hill film. For a long time, just on like visuals alone, I just thought it was like it just feels nice to watch in a really fucked up way. Like the atmosphere in that film's really good. But obviously it's the exact same atmosphere from the game. So I've recently just played Silent Hill 2, the remake on PS5. Absolutely loved it. It's a game that I'm probably not going to revisit for like a couple of years because it is that goddamn stressful. So like Badger and Paul both know this, but like with scary movies, I'm cool. I'm good to go. When it comes to games, I'm a nightmare. I'm an absolute nightmare. I can't get it. Like Resident Evil 2, that fucked me up, man. The remake, like that was that was a challenge to get through. Paul knows this. I couldn't do the B option where it was playing as Claire. That's still ready to go. Like I've still got to play that second scenario.
Scary as shit, that game. That's why.
It really is, mate. Them lickers in the police station. No tar. Like I'm okay. You're
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I was just playing it, like listening out for the footsteps of Mr. X. Out of the blue, some ugly motherfucker is on the wall.
Mate, that's too much anxiety for me to take, man. Like I can't deal with it. No.
Oh man, it was fucked up. That was fucking awful, man. I was like, no. I powered through, but yeah, that scared the fuck out of me. Whoa! What's that noise?
That's my dog. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Is he all right?
He wants in.
I thought someone was drinking into Badger's house then with the look on his face.
I know, yeah.
Nah, dude. No, it's okay. The noise is absolutely fine. It's understandable at the end of the day. People had pets, but I was just worried that something happened.
This new Silent Hill film looks shit, and I need to say so.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say it looks fucking terrible. It looks like what you're talking about, man. It looks fucking terrible.
Paul, you're not looking forward to it, no, Paul?
I will see it because I'm a dickhead. So I will fucking pay to watch it, which is annoying. What's funny about that is, I'm in a film group on Facebook called the Empire Magazine Film Group, and everyone's like, "I've been to see Avatar. It's fucking shite." I'm like, "Well, you've just paid the money to see it, so we're gonna get more. So thanks for contributing." But there'll be me, day one, watching Silent Hill, sat there, £10 down, going, "What the fucking hell am I watching here?" Like. But I do enjoy the first movie. The second one was shite, but I think in game term, the second game is so beloved in the franchise, and it's the one that's got the most eyeballs on that. There'll be more to scrutinize with a adaptation of it. But watching that trailer, I was like, oh no, because it's one of them where, and this is the problem that the Resident Evil films have had. The difference between playing a game and watching a film are two different things. Like you taking part in a game is very different from you sitting back and watching a sort of a retelling of it on the big screen. And Silent Hill is very much, you need to be taking part in it. You know, you're, you know, in the footsteps of the character, you're in the world. But this new film, it didn't do. And the dude playing the James Sullivan, the dude from Supernatural, looks awful. Yeah. The chick, the girl playing the chick in it, it's doesn't look like, they look like cosplay. No, I'm not excited for it, but saying that, I will be there day one to watch it because I'm a dickhead.
It does look like that first film, though. It's got the same sort of like effects and stuff going on as that first film, more so than what the second film did. Where the second film, when I watched it recently, it was like, oh, this is very much like 2013. We are all about 3D, baby. Like, do you know what I mean? Let's really push this, and it lets the film down a lot.
Yeah, next month is I thought it was going to be longer than that. So
oh my god, is it next month? It's out.
23rd. Yeah, I am due for it. It's made by the same dude who made the first one, and he was mad passionate. He was so passionate that when Konami, that was it. When they turned him down and said, no, we don't want you doing a movie based on our thing, on our game, he sent them a cassette, interviewing himself, explaining why he's so passionate about making a movie based on the game, and he went for it, and it's mental. So yeah, the passion is all over that movie as far as I'm concerned. I don't love it like Jimmy does, but it's real damn good, and they need to get that 4K soon. We need that release pad. It's almost 20 years old, that film, so let's get a nice 20th anniversary and celebrate it. That's what I say. 4K.
They've got the same composer from the game doing the film as well, which is like it's a massitive aspect to Silent Hill.
Yeah. With the first movie, they just pretty much ripped the soundtrack completely, which was the right move. And I think the only song in the movie that wasn't in the game was "Ring of Fire" by Johnny Cash. I think that's it.
That's one of the films that when I'm watching it, I hope to God it surprises the hell out of me, and I walk out going, "Fair play." I hope.
Me too, man. We shall see. Go on, Ellis. What were you saying there?
Nothing, man. Nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing that to speed. That's all. Okay. Lou said that he recently played the Silent Hill 2 remake. Great game. Awesome. I want to play it myself. I haven't played the remake yet. I only played the original, but yeah, dope. Fucking love it, man. Muppet Mate says, Badger, your voice is actually, yeah, I agree, man. It's because I'm absolutely, it's unfair how beautiful I am. That's why, mate.
It gets deeper the closer we get to Christmas for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I want to tempt Santa Claus when he comes through my chimney.
You should have seen it when I met him for the first time. You know that like THX skit in The Simpsons when it's like, and they're all like fucking. That's what it's like. Badger's like, "You're like, Paul, nice to meet you." I was like, "Fucking hell, man."
Yeah, I do. I remember that. Yeah, I was running at you.
Yeah, here he is.
Yeah, I'll be dead after two steps. Yeah, thank you, Muppet Bear. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think love the RE2 remake. Yeah, horror is my comfort zone. Hell yeah! And by the way, I would do like Jordan was saying, I do want to see movies or at least TV shows just based on those games. Do 1, do 2, do 3. And why do I say that? Because I need Resident Evil 4. I need that in like either TV show or movie form because that's a masterpiece. Hell fucking yeah. Muppet Mate, you're managing your Tourette's well today too. Keep it up. Thank you very much. That's because I got this. It's the only way I'm not taken away with it. Most people don't know this. I do have full-blown Tourette's, and the only way I'm able to hide it is either by squeezing this or by constantly thinking about my right foot. So yeah, thank you very much, Muppet Mate, because I don't want to say the N-word publicly on here doing that, which does happen sometimes when I go outside. No banter. By the way, Andy, if you're watching this, my best mate, he laughed his ass off, and I'm not going to say it, but I was in a supermarket some months ago, and because I wasn't guarding my Tourette's, right next to an old woman, I said, Christmas, and then I said the N-word, Christmas N-word, right there next to an old white lady, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to think that I'm some nutcase racist, and plus with my bald head, they're going to be thinking that I'm a Nazi or something. So, yeah, it happens. I know. Like I would say, I am quarter Jamaican, but I'm not Jamaican enough to get away with saying that shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get in the shit. So hell yeah. Next for Asian. Actually, let's have some. Mr. Phipps, you sound like the 2018 version of Greetings from God of War. Thank you. I've done impression videos. Thank you. Let's not turn this into it being about me, though. Thank you very much. Enough of that. We didn't bring everyone here to kiss my butt, although I do like it. Cheers for the support, though, guys. I appreciate it, and my little red ball appreciates it too. There was one more thing I wanted to ask as well. Oh yeah, has anyone seen the episodes of Fallout, the second season? I know we've been briefly talking about it, but I don't know if anyone's actually properly seen any episodes yet. Just wondered. Anyone checked it out?
No, not yet. I like to wait until they're all out and then binge them. So I'll wait for like another 6-7 weeks and then binge them all over the course of a couple of days.
Yeah, I do the same type of thing. I need to actually. You own the first season of 4K, I believe, right?
Yeah, I bought it.
Does it look as good as I've heard?
Oh yeah, it's not that the Amazon stream is bad. It's just it looks so much better on a disc. I was so excited when that came. I was like, ooh, purchase immediately, because I buy all the TV shows that I like, because I don't want to be subjected to a streaming service to rely on it. Be like, no, I'm putting it on now if I want to.
Hell yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm just curious. That's all. I don't own that disc yet, but I did like that show, so I'm really intrigued by that second one. Definitely.
Well, they released it over in a steelbook over there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I believe so. Sorry, Paul.
I really like that Walter Goggins has got like a really good role. Finally, I think he's a great character actor. I like him. He's
a legend. He's a legend. Yeah, Paul, what you saying, buddy?
I was going to say, like I'm as much as a massive gamer I am, and as big as a fan base the Fallout franchise has, I've never got into them. I've tried so many times, and I just can't get into the Fallout games. So when the TV show come out, I thought this would be a good way of sort of maybe segueing into the fandom. If you said to me right now, what was Fallout Season 1 about? Couldn't tell you. No clue. Can't remember. I could not tell you what that show was about. So I've not checked out Season 2 yet. I'll probably do the same thing you guys do, wait for it all to drop and then just sort of binge it. But it's weird because when it's similar with sort of the Last of Us TV show. If you're a fan of the game, you scrutinize it a lot more because you're picking up on things and you want it to adapt it so well, if and do it correctly. So for the TV show, I was like, I have no idea really what the game's about. So I'm sort of taking what's going on in the TV show at face value. Like, this is the game, I suppose. But I just can't remember it. I genuinely cannot remember I couldn't tell you how it ended. I couldn't tell you what happened in the middle. The only bit I can remember is sort of a load of people going into a bunker and causing shit, and it was gory. That's literally all I can remember about Fallout Season 1.
I think you'll find it was a vault, not a basement. It was a bathroom.
No, I mean, you and Ellis are kind of the same because he's not a fan of Fallout either. He tried Fallout 4, just didn't like it when you
Ellis.
Yeah.
What's Season 1 of Fallout about? Tell me.
It's about nuclear fallout, my friend.
There we go. You don't know, do you?
But I will say, Paul, because when I was doing YouTube last year? Yeah, when I reviewed that show
back in the day.
Back in the day, I reviewed that show, so it was it took me a lot to do a video back then, like it would all you guys, you'd have to really enjoy something to really go online and put content out there, like a 15-minute video or whatever. I really enjoyed Fallout at the time. I remember the first episode clear as day because I think the opening of that show is absolutely fantastic.
It's fire.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I can remember the end of the show with Walter Goggins and our lead of the show teaming up and going off to wherever they were going to go. But yeah, Paul, you're right. It's I can't tell you what the entire season was about. No way, not now. But and to be fair, that show
it's weird. It's weird that nobody's really talking about it as well. It's not like season 1 was such a big hit. I feel like that.
Yeah.
Now this season 2's dropped. You know, I think it's because, you know, Stranger Things took over the sort of like the internet stratosphere, but no one seems to be talking about the season 2, which is I find bizarre.
But not even being into that new season of Stranger Things, like I still haven't went to watch that first episode of the new season of Fallout. Now, Badger and Paul know that I'm not like a big TV like it. I'll like wait for it to like 5 episodes to drop, then watch a 5 binger or whatever. Alien Earth was a different story because I was just
fucking talk to me about that shit.
Oh God. Have you guys talked about Alien Earth yet or not?
Yeah, we did.
We won't bring it up again. Sorry. But I tried Fallout 4 again this year as well. Not again, for the first time. I just like tried putting it on, and there was some mechanics in that game. A lot of like you're having to like build establishments and like homes and wreckages and farm for materials to build homes and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, this ain't for me, bro.
Fallout 3 is so much better.
Hell yeah, it is. The difference between them is night and day. I like Fallout 4, but Fallout 3 is astonishing.
Yeah, well, this is it, isn't it? Like Fallout 3 seemed to be the big thing that like blew up. Like, was that PS3 360 days?
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, that seemed to be the game that blew up. It just Fallout 4 at the time for me was the more accessible game to go to CEX and buy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was.
But I played it for like 20 minutes and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Fair, yep. That and Fallout 3 and New Vegas were astonishing. And Fallout 2 had a cameo with Riddick in it as well from Pitch Black. That was interesting. That was interesting.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, it did definitely just look into it. You'll see it. It's very interesting. It's weird. Wait. Let's have a little loosey-doo. I'm deeply excited for the Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis remake next year. Bring Crofty. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. For the record, even though it wasn't great, I did like that recent Tomb Raider movie we got, and I do wish we got a sequel. I liked it. I thought it was all right. Not bad. Not amazing, but it's good. I think it would have been better if they continue. Troops. Hello, Electric Geek.
Andy, how you doing?
Hey,
brother.
Yeah, more Scots in the chat.
First episode of Fallout Season 2 was decent. Goggins score is the MVP for sure. Oh, absolutely. We already knew that. Well, he's the MVP of bloody everything. I absolutely love everything he does. His performance in Sons of Anarchy was amazing.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it absolutely was ridiculous, but that was still brave as hell.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
I always love him in Hateful Eight, mate.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's amazing. Hateful.
Yeah,
it's my least viewed Quentin Tarantino film, The Hateful Eight. I don't know why I've got such a stigma towards it. I think it's just because it's like the one location thing. But you are right, Paul. Like Walter Goggins and that is phenomenal. He's great. My first exposure to him was obviously Predators.
Yes,
Predators too. Like
yes, he was amazing in Predators, man.
Does that mean you guys haven't seen The Shield?
No.
Oh my fucking god! Well, I mean, you're not talking about Walton Goggins. I'm thinking, oh yeah, so we're obviously
right. Please, has anyone here seen the original Wicker Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounded. He sounded like him when he's full of Wicker Man, the Scottish guy. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh God!
Think what you're doing. Think what you're doing.
Oh no, that's butchering it, mate. Don't do that. No.
Yeah.
Right. The Shield is a cop drama from the late 90s.
Okay.
Starring Michael Chiklis and Walton Goggins. And 2 or 3 other guys. They're the 2 main guys. Michael Chiklis is the main guy. Walton Goggins is his like right hand man. He's like the second lead actor in it. I can't remember how many seasons it ran for. I think 6 or so. Is the best cop show ever. It's definitely top 10 TV shows of all time, and that's when Walton Goggins first came into my kind of like periphery. I realise it's maybe a little bit too old for a lot of people in here because it's literally we're talking like I don't know 93 to like 2000 or something like that is when it aired. But that's what brought Walton Goggins to I think the forefront of a lot of people, and then he started having. Once the Shield ended, I think he slowly started building a movie career over the past 20, ish years. But do yourself a favor. I don't even know if it's on any streamers. I've got the DVD box set. It came in like a cool like police case file type thing. The Shield is brilliant. It's like I said, it's my favorite cop show of all time. And if you like Walton Goggins, you will love The Shield.
Is it better than True Detective season 1?
Yes. As much as I like True Detective season 1, it's better.
Is it better than CSI Vegas season 5?
Marginally better than CSI Vegas season 5. It's on a par with CSI Miami season 4.
Come on.
Whoa, this is some pedantic shit, man. This is some pedantic. This is too nerdy for
genuinely, the Shield is fucking brilliant. I try not to swear on YouTube too much, especially on someone else's channel.
No, go for it.
You Badger, The Shield is fucking brilliant.
There's a show that started, and I have absolute zero idea why I haven't started watching it yet. Is Vince Gilligan's new show, that Pluribus? Whatever it's called. I don't understand why I haven't started watching it yet. But any of you guys started that yet?
A lot of people said it's really boring.
I've only done one episode. The first episode, and to be fair, the first episode was good, but I don't know whether it's a me problem again. I just haven't decided to watch a second episode. But there's a part of me that thinks like, oh, me and my partner might enjoy this season as a whole. So sometimes when I watch a first episode of a season and think my partner might like it as well, I hold off until the entire thing's out.
Okay, I've just checked. I was wrong on the dates. The Shield was from 2002 to 2008, right? However, on IMDb, it has a score of 8.7.
Oh, shit.
That's how good it is.
Okay, well, look, I am intrigued to check it out, and I am a fan of Mr. Goggins, so I will give that a try. For the record as well, I agree with you, Ellis. He was amazing in Predators, but he was also proof that Predators needed an extended cut because his deleted scenes were just great.
Yes.
His deleted scenes in Predators were just fucking great.
I don't know if I've ever watched them, to be fair, Badger.
Yeah, there's quite a number of them that are just actually wonderful. I love the deleted scenes in that. That's how I was just talking about how this show was getting too nerdy, and now I'm talking about deleted scenes of this film. That's like 15 years old. But yeah, and also when it comes to Hateful Eight, unpopular opinion. Oh, nice. You got it recently. Dude, get the 4K, son. It looks good.
I haven't tidied away my Predators stack from when I did my Badlands review like 2 months ago.
There was Hateful Eight is an unpopular opinion, but it's dead close to being my favorite Tarantino film. I adore it.
I adore it. I think it's a fantastic film. Yeah,
one of the best films I've ever seen. Goggins was amazing in it. However, Ashley, have you seen I'm assuming you've seen Hateful Eight, right?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the Netflix version though? Did you see that?
The Netflix version?
Yeah, pretty much. This is another case where the Americans win again because you got this awesome version of it. The Americans got was a Netflix version that split up the whole film into 4 episodes, making the story longer but splitting it up into 4 chunks. And apparently that's like the best way to watch it, and that's what I want to watch. But I don't have the access to that as an English bastard. So
you gotta get a VPN. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. No, I just wondered if you saw that.
But I don't know if I saw it that way. I remember watching the whole thing. I'll be real with you. It's one of my least favorite of his.
Loads of people say that. Loads of people say it. Yeah, I understand.
It's not bad though. That's my thing. Is like he hasn't really made that like shitty of films, in my opinion. I mean, that guy talks shit constantly, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Like who cares?
Are we going to touch on what he said about Paul Dano either?
Yeah, that was a low blow in my opinion. That's just nasty. It's nasty.
I think the internet did a good enough job defending Paul Dano.
Definitely, yeah.
And Matthew Lillard. Yeah. Who the fuck dicks over him, man? Matthew Lillard's an angel, an absolute angel.
I know Wilson.
No, fuck him. But anyway, let's have I'm joking. I don't mind him. I'm joking. Wait, more comments. When's the next Jeopardy movie quiz? Sexy Jimmy, I'm waiting, lad.
I mean, I did talk about how I'm probably going to watch this tonight. So
now, did you have to order that through the States, or did they release it over there?
No, so I ordered it through a group buy from a Facebook group that I'm in here.
Gotcha.
So this is the US version, still no UK version. And is it Lion? Yeah, it's Lionsgate.
Yeah, Lionsgate.
Lionsgate do some amazing 4K steelbooks, but
Yes.
they don't release them in the UK. So I always end up having to buy them through a group buy and end up paying an extra £5 to £10 per.
Well, because that's what I was curious. Because my one friend lives over there, and she was just like, "Oh man, I really like this one, and I like that one," and I'm going, I mean, I can get it for you, but I'm gonna like. I've done it before for people. Like, why not?
Yeah, no, there's a good name. I'll give them a shout. It's called Debossed Steelbooks or just Debossed. You'll find them on Facebook. I think they've got a website as well. Yeah, that's they do group buys for most big releases like that, and it's relatively affordable. Like, you're not paying silly money. Like, if I was to buy that on eBay, I'd be spending easily an extra 15 to 20 quid. Whereas buying it through the group buy, it's an extra £5 or extra between £5 and £10 by the time they add on whatever the postage may or may not be. But yeah, sadly, there's been like a dozen or more Lionsgate releases that I've had to buy through the group buy because they just don't release them outside of North America.
Yeah, that's just so weird. I mean, it's just like, just release it everywhere. Who cares?
I think so. The director Neil Marshall, he's quite prolific. I mean that in a good way on his Instagram. I think he's talked about it. It's just to do with the international rights issues.
Yeah.
Like Lionsgate have, they own the movie in the States. They don't own it in the UK. They can't release it in the UK.
Gotcha. Well, like over here, because I mean, like how you go through group buys and stuff like that. We have like there's like 2 sites that most people go through that do the third party thing. Because that's how I've gotten all my second site ones. Because I'm not paying that shipping from the UK. You're kidding me? When I did it at one time, I think it was through Arrow. Granted, it wasn't too bad at this time, but it was like $12 just for one movie. And I was like, $12? Shut up. Like, I'm not paying that. But the Lionsgate Limited, even to just ship from, I think they're in the Midwest, out west. It goes everywhere. It's almost like $8. What the hell are you charging $8 for? It's $4 to ship a movie anywhere in the United States. And you're charging $8. Yeah. That's why, like, I wait till things go on sale with them because I'm like, I can't. $8.
You do know you're now going to have an influx of Instagram in post of pre-orders off me now. and he's just get me this.
That's fine. You will actually get it in one piece from me.
Just the block button is very easy to find. Don't worry.
It's all blocked. I would not do that.
Badges had me blocked for months.
How the fuck do you get here then? That's the question. The church on Sinners got me good instantly. Cheers, lad.
That's the best 4K I've watched this year, Sinners.
Yes.
In terms of disc.
I would agree, but those changing aspect ratios just kept pissing me off. I don't like that. I'm sorry, I never like that. I hate it when films constantly keep changing the aspect ratios. Irritating.
I think honestly,
I'm getting the full use of my TV.
Yeah. No, Sinners is definitely a beautiful looking 4K. And it's almost like the imperfections of it make it even more enjoyable because those full IMAX scenes where they're shooting wide open and the focus is a little bit off at times. I think that just does. I think that's a good thing. I think that just draws you into like the organics of the look even more than if it was like a perfectly auto-focused in digital capture, if that makes sense. Like the imperfections of the film origins of Sinners that are shown beautifully on the 4K disc just make it that more immersive, I think.
Objectively, I'm right and you're wrong. Shut up. Okay, so Andy says, I'm joking. Andy says, your 93 shout for the shield was wild, Jimmy, man. We all made mistakes. It's all good.
Must be a Scottish thing.
When you get to a certain age, dates start to blend together.
Pluribus is good. See the first 4 episodes, but watching with the wife, so averaging 0.5 episodes per month.
Yeah.
I can relate to that, man. Every time I watch something with my wife, she falls asleep halfway through. I'm like, I'm gonna watch the other half tomorrow now. I hate watching series with her. I hope she's watching.
Yeah, being single does have its advantages, I guess. I don't have to do that. All right, all jiggy. Okay, well, I guess we'll be going on for quite a while now. Yeah, I guess we should call it. I guess unless there's something else that anyone thinks we should talk about, I'm up for it. If you guys think there is, I've covered everything I thought I needed to. Yeah.
Who's your MVP of the year? If you had an MVP of the year, it could be a director, could be an actor, actress.
Stephen King.
Whatever it is. Steve, yes. Jordan, 100%.
To be fair, he did dominate the year. Like, love it or hate it, he dominated. Like many people, I was very disappointed with The Running Man. Only because the last like 30-40 minutes was like, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, the first half of that, there was astonishing how good that was. Such a shame they didn't keep it up. But still good.
Sorry, Badger. Sorry. I just meant like the amount of adaptations was that from. I think we've had 6 altogether, 2 TV shows and 4 films. So, and The Long Walk. Sorry, I loved it. Sorry, Ashley.
No, you're fine.
You stole mine, John. The Long Walk for me was an absolute surprise. Like I walked into that, I long walked into that. I just went in because I knew it was a Stephen King adaptation. I quite like the actors, and when I left the cinema, my fucking jaw was on the floor. I was like, that was one of the best films I've seen in the last few years. Like I absolutely adored it.
I felt horrific after that film.
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna watch it again. I was literally in bits at the end, man.
Spoilers.
You know you're getting a 4K when it comes
out. Yeah, careful.
I will.
I forgot. No spoilers. I forgot to say that because Jimmy hasn't seen it yet. No
That's
spoilers.
Like again, that Eddington and One Battle After Another are movies that I'm going to try and get to watch before the end of the year, so I can do my end of year list, because I mean there's probably more that I've not seen that I should have seen, but I really want to see them just in case they creep into my top 5.
Nice.
What I'll say about One Battle After Another is that's the sort of film that the film bros really hype up, and they're the sort of films that I don't really sort of gravitate towards. So I'm always like, the Oscar bait films and that. I'm not saying I'm against like Oscar films and that, because there's plenty that I adore. But that got put on such a pedestal that I went into it going, I guarantee this isn't as good as what people are saying. And I walked out. I loved it. Absolute loved One Battle After Another. I thought DiCaprio was amazing in it. I thought, I forget the girl actress in it. I forget her name, but she's all over Instagram at the moment, but she was phenomenal in it. And when a film surprises me like that, they're the sort of films that I always remember, with the ones that I thought weren't going to be as good as people were hyping it up, and when it is, I love that.
Well, who was the MVP then of that for you? Is that Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh yeah, I thought he was brilliant in it. I loved his character in it. I thought he was hilarious in it, and I love it when Leo hits it. Leo's good at comedy, man. Like, he sort of borrows elements from his sort of Wolf of Wall Street comedy chops in it. I thought he was brilliant in it.
Nice. Yeah, Jimmy, use the MVP of the year for you then, dude.
I'm going to say the lead actor from The Ballad of Wallace Island, to Tim Key. I think he also co-wrote it. I think his performance in that was not perfect and beautiful, but also heartbreaking. There's a scene at a dinner table where he barely moves his face, but the amount of emotion that's conveyed in it is just it's a shame it's a movie I don't think a lot of people have seen, but it's easily my favorite of the year so far.
Okay, Ashley.
MVP. Oof. You know what? Because I was so surprised of how much I liked the movie, I think he's going to take it as Ari Aster with Eddington. I expected to hate that movie because I just can't stand any shit about COVID. Just shut up, basically. But watching that movie, it was just like, oh, it's kind of just like watching life during that time, whatever side you fell on. It was just like I don't know. And Joaquin Phoenix is so good in it. He's
It's
so
good in
freaking
everything.
good.
It's good in everything.
Have any of you guys seen that movie?
No, it's
No.
putting me off. It's put me off because it's about COVID. I kind of
I
just like to
promise-
put it in the back burner.
I do same. And then my brother told my mom, he was like, "You and Ashley need to watch it." So me and her watched it one night because it's like 2.5 hours or something. Typical Ari Aster, and we were both just like, "Holy shit! Yeah, this movie is really good."
I fucking hated his last film as well. Like I love his first two, but I hated the last one. Always Afraid. Oh god.
Yeah, that was fucking insane. That film. I don't even know what the hell it was.
It was like an amazing first hour. I was like, wow, this guy's going to be the best director I've ever watched. Like when he's done like 5 or 6 films, and then it just fell off a cliff and died. I was like, that was so bad. The last 2 hours of that film.
Anyone who gives an opinion on that film, I understand. If you love it, I get it. If you hate it, I get it. I still don't even know how I feel watching that film. I was weird. It was like losing my virginity in reverse. It was fucking insane. That was a goddamn trip off. Yeah, Jordan, what about you, buddy?
Come back to me. Am I the last person? Am I the last person?
Ellis is the next.
I'll say Dan Trachtenberg, MVP.
Oh, yeah, man.
Because I think, you know what? He's not released one film. He's released 2 films this year, and they've both been absolute bangers for me. And I feel very, very settled in the Predator universe going forward. And arguably, even after Alien Earth, the Alien franchise as well, I think we're in a good place. I think it's the best thing Disney is actually putting out at the moment. Like, I'm so, like, just over the moon with, I know I've said it like to you boys before, but like I just feel like Disney are in a really good place with both them franchises, and I thought they were going to get left for dead, and this year has just proved us wrong. With Prey, Badlands, and Killer of Killers, I'm just like, yeah, serve it up to me, I'll take it.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, it's very good actually. Yeah, I love that. I'm not going to put up Andy's comment because he spoils a part of the long walk. Scroll.
Yeah,
down.
cheers, Andy.
Oh, God, Scottish Geek Guy, you have seen it, good sir. I didn't know that. Sorry, wait. I wasn't going to get it up. I wasn't going to get it up for you, and now. Andy,
excuse me. What do you mean you weren't going to get it up for me?
I was waiting for it.
You little turnip. How dare you? It wasn't me doing it this time. See, I was a good boy. Hey, Video Tasties. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. That's what we got. Yeah, Jordan, MVP.
Yeah, I've got one. Because he's won me over. Now, I'm not a massive fan of the remakes of It, to be honest. I think they're good. I don't love them as much as everyone else, but I've never been a big fan of Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise. I think he's okay. There's some things he does that I like, some things he doesn't. He's fucking won me over with that Welcome to Derry, man. He is phenomenal in that. I was just like, oh my God, this is like some performance. And he's just so dark. It's the most sinister I've ever seen Pennywise in any adaptation. And I loved him in that show. So Bill Skarsgård won me over. He's my number. And just the fact that everyone was talking about it weekly, like on social media, it was like a bit of an event. And I was excited to watch every other episode. And when he finally comes into the show, it's just like, he was just the best thing about it. So
he isn't spoiling anything. He isn't spoiling anything. He's not spoiling anything.
Pennywise is in it.
No, I haven't seen the show yet. But that is a hot take. I've never heard anyone say that before, that he just wasn't a fan of him as Pennywise. But I
think I just loved the 1991 so much. Like I grew up with it, even though it's a 3-hour film, miniseries, whatever you want to call it. I watched it so many times, and it's just never matched up to Tim Curry for me. But in this show, he was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that original show, really. But come on, Tim Curry, an absolute genius. Genius. For my recent birthday, my father got me Rocky Horror Picture Show on 4K Blu-ray. I was like, love you. Yeah. The absolute G. For me, though, the MVP of the year for me is David Johnson, simply because I'm not. Even though I didn't like Alien Romulus at all, he was easily my favorite part of the film. Wonderful performance. And this year in The Long Walk, he was not only gave my favorite performance of the year in The Long Walk, he played as my favorite character the whole year. That no spoilers again, but The Long Walk was a very obviously very difficult film to watch. Love it or hate it, mad intense. But he just elevated the film, and I don't just mean in the sense that he made the film better. I mean like when it got depressing. He was just there to lift up your spirits, whatever. He's like the best friend you need. Do you know? I wish I knew someone like that in real life.
He's in it. Have you seen the trailer for that Waste Man, like a British prison drama?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks cool, absolutely. Dude, I love a good British indie film. I really do. It looks badass, and I love prison movies too. So hell yeah. So yeah, he was the MVP for me. Might I say just dead quick, whilst we were just talking about Bill Skarsgård, I forgot to say this. How the hell did he not get nominated for an Oscar for Nosferatu? How did that happen?
Right.
How?
He's quite notorious for not rewarding horror when it comes to like performances. That's a fairly common thing. Like I think within the community is like the Academy just doesn't really normally recognize a horror performance.
Well, it's ridiculous, and I agree. Pretty much what they did it with two phenomenal performances that blew my socks off. But Toni Collette in Hereditary, I don't understand. I don't understand that he skipped past it. That performance was so difficult to watch. How agonizing that was. Just horrifying. I don't want to know where she channeled that pain from when she was wailing in that film. And also Lupita Nyong'o, I think that's how you say her name, in Us. In Us, that blew me away. Both of those women absolutely stunned me. How they weren't nominated for an Oscar for those performances irritated me. Now we've got to add Bill Skarsgård to the list. So Jesus Christ, we need to hurry up and get like horror people more on there. Because
I think next year I think Weapons and Sinners might be nominated for a few things, but it is true they just don't give awards. That like even last year it was written in the stars for Demi Moore to win that, and she didn't. So. We'll see, but I do think there's a lot of award shows now that are recognizing Amy Madigan from Weapons, so maybe she'll get nominated for for supporting actress or whatever. But I do think Sinners and Weapons might be in the conversation next year.
Absolutely, I support. Sorry, Ashley, go on.
I was just about to say Sinners will, because they're just on him, like flies on shit for some reason. Sorry. I can't stand the fucking guy, so him and Jordan Peele can just go away for all I care.
Who don't you like? Sorry.
What?
Who don't you like? The director?
Yes, Michael B. Jordan doesn't bug me. He's like whatever. I can do away with him, but no, this Ryan. What's his name? Ryan Coogler? Is that what it is?
Don't like Ryan Coogler.
Hell no, pass, sir.
I understand because he's done some stuff that I'm like a bit iffy on, but I do love. Yeah, but he has done some stuff I love. I really was into Fruitvale Station, and I love Creed. But I understand it.
Dude, Michael B. Jordan doesn't bug me, but like, I just had zero interest in Sinners. Zero.
I understand. No, I understand. Yeah,
well, I mean, we already talked about why, but like, I was just kind of like. Nah. And then everybody just acting like it's fine if you really love the movie, but when you're acting like it is the best film ever created, like how we were talking about with the hype and everything, it's just you killed it. You killed it. Any interest for me.
I got a little bit overhyped for me, but I do want to rewatch it again before the end of the year. But I did like it. It was just I don't think it's like it just squeezes into me top 10, put it that way.
Nice.
Best film of the year. End it, Badger.
I don't want to talk to her anymore.
I've got Final Destination 6 above it. Put it that way.
Oh, snap! Fair play.
Hey, we all like our own stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
I just said that's what annoyed Paul, but it is actually a fact. I have got it above Sinners as well. So
Sinners for me, it just barely got into my top 10 at the moment. I don't love it like everyone else does, but I am a big supporter of it regardless. I did bring her back, but I'm telling you what, Sally Hawkins needs to get some type of recognition.
Yeah, that might be worth a nomination.
Absolutely, because her before I wasn't a big fan of Bring Her Back, though I did like it. But but she was easily the best part of the film for me, man. Her performance was layered as shit, man.
Yeah.
So I hope
Crazy.
crazy good, man. Crazy
I
good.
think I like performances that can make you just feel awkward while you're watching it, and that's what she did.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Bring on the horror, man, for the Oscars, because how Bill Skarsgård as well got dumped. I don't get it. That was an astonishing performance. I wasn't even a big fan of Nosferatu. It wasn't for me, but that performance was spellbinding, and what he did with his voice was what the fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully that will change soon. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's it then. We've been going for over 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, look, thanks very much for joining, everyone. Is there anything at all that anyone wants to plug that's upcoming? Anybody?
Yeah.
Watch the Shield.
Tumbleweed. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'll check out the Shield at some point next year. So, but I'm done with my Alien stuff. Next year, I've got a ton of Alien content coming out. Going to be overly reviewing the older films.
And Natter 6.
Sorry?
And Natter 6.
Yeah.
No, what do you say? I can't
We're
hear.
gonna have to do another one, is what he's saying.
Because we're on Natter 5 now. Are you doing Natter 6?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally. Yeah, right. We'll see what the crack is, and yeah, we'll come back and do this at some point soon. But for now, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks a lot for everyone joining in, all the commenters, and yeah, cheers for you guys for joining. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Cheers,
thanks, on budget.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
All right, take care, guys.
Cheers. Bye.
Let's end the stream.